I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, a dack, dack, a ack.
Enter, brother.
That's right. Come on in. With that password, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5.
Thank you, LeBron. No matter how you listen in, Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83.
Wow.
And now, love.
We'll do it live.
On YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
That's right. Say my name.
You think Nike will
Rob
use
Parker.
it?
What's that?
You think Nike will use it?
Yeah, just
do it.
That's right. Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And we are indeed the odd couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, on a TV theme song Thursday, one of our favorite days of the week. And yes, you'll need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet. At least when people are still awake. Sorry about that, Ben. Write it down. Commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen who can't figure out the numbers and the letters and all that, 877-996-6369.
It's not trigonometry.
That's right.
It's not that hard.
And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you're calling here and have a problem with what me or Kelvin says, tough, because
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
with that said, always remember,
The Odd Couple was filmed in front of a live audience.
Sweetie Petey, yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go. Big show. Let me welcome in
Don't sound so excited, Ron.
my co-host. He is
Kelvin.
Washington.
That's
up, man?
right. How are you?
Good. Happy TV theme song Thursday. Week flying by. Let me turn around. Look at me. Let me see. Turn around.
Oh, God.
No, I just want to see. Okay,
Oh,
you got
God,
your cool odd couple on. Let me see your hat. Turn to me. Just seeing if it said Dodger.
I didn't wear no Dodger.
No, I was just saying because I figure we all know, even the YouTubians, you love a good deal, and they got the Chipotle's got if you wear Dodger blue. Rob G, you ain't wear your Dodger blue?
Please.
Go get you a free entree. Buy one, get one free.
The only problem is if I go in there, even with the Dodger, and get the
Rob,
50%.
Caution. Rob,
Alex, you
Caution.
Alex,
He knows. He knows you.
Alex, really?
He
don't
knows.
get fired.
I couldn't
Don't
even
get
get it.
fired.
I couldn't even get it out.
I was just saying. I was just making sure. I didn't know. I saw the hoodie. I couldn't get the angle.
Nah,
so
it wasn't a Dodger
okay.
hoodie.
I was saying
do
you like
not-
a good deal. I didn't
do
know.
not own a Dodger hoodie.
I'm just saying for some half free entree, you might.
No.
That might be the breaking point.
No, I'm
I
not.
almost broke you with the chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, somebody said that. They said, I saw your head go,
Yeah.
like you were being like hypnotized.
Hypnotized,
Right.
yeah. Almost broke you.
All right, aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and maybe make some happy memories instead. That's right. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. Man, a great show. A lot of stuff to get to.
Yay.
Yes, thank you, LeBron. On this TV theme song Thursday. Rob G., the Lakers keep rolling, and you know what? This time it was
Did
at
you
the
welcome
expense.
everybody in?
No, I did not.
Why you keep doing that lately? What's
I don't
going
know.
on, man?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, you know.
And you know me, I'm all about.
Because we went through this yesterday.
Yes,
we're not doing it again.
No,
we're not doing it again. I'm just saying, want to welcome in the crew.
All I know is
boy.
last night.
Yes.
When Alex, Rob G, Elijah, Monty, put their heads to the pillow last night. They were wet with tears because they knew how much I care about them and this radio show.
Yeah.
You got a tissue for me?
Exactly.
I thought it was just their allergies like mine.
No.
Been kicking
Yes, that's
lately.
it. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's what it was.
Let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew. We wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without them. Rob G is our producer. Alex is our engineer. Martin Weiss is at the anchor desk. He'll keep us updated throughout the program. A Purple Haze.
Yeah.
Little Jimi Hendrix. Of course.
Never heard of him.
Don't forget.
Never heard of him.
And of course.
Never heard of him.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
Elijah, yes. Elijah is our social media guru. And we are ready to roll.
Yeah.
Okay, can we do it now?
Yeah, there we go. Just want to make sure we got
All right,
everybody.
Rob G. So I just was saying the Lakers are rolling at the expense of Wemby. And you know, he's my favorite player to sing about. Everyone knows it's Wemby. One more time, Alex. There we go. Everyone knows it's Wemby.
We do. If you're on YouTube, you see that. You can't miss it. He's 8'12" on YouTube as well.
Rob G, he hates that. But it looks great.
No, I love it. I love it.
Right? It looks great. Elijah,
Well, the look or the song?
Elijah, both.
No,
look
no. The look. I liked it.
Elijah's a genius.
He is.
He really is.
Well, I know, but y'all don't know him, so how can he be a genius?
Because the graphic just works with the song. Right? Alex, you know that. You're into that kind of stuff. Rob G, no? He doesn't care. All right, whatever.
Rob G's already fatigued.
All right.
We've been in the show for 7-8 minutes.
I know. Here we go. So Rob G, Wemby didn't have a great night. Foul trouble. It's actually back-to-back nights where he's been played different defensively. Got fouled out last night, but struggled in the game before. It's a little different stretch for Wemby, who's been having a great start to this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what you need me for. I mean, you already kind of set up the topic.
I didn't set up the topic.
And the only thing
Would you
longer
stop?
than that game
can't
last
wait for
night
y'all to
was
have
this
some,
intro today.
Stop it.
That game was 3 hours. This intro was 8.5 minutes.
Stop
I'd love to hear that. No, Victor Wembanyama struggled
Put y'all in
again.
a celebrity boxing match. That's what I want to see.
Second straight game.
I'll knock his block off.
He only shot 5 of 14 from the field. He had 5 turnovers. Now, here's the big thing. You mentioned he's had 2 straight games now. He's been struggling a little bit. First 5 games of the season, Wemby averaged 30, 15, and 5 blocks a game. He was awesome. They were 5-0. They've lost their last 2. In these last 2 games, 14 points on 14 field goal attempts per game, which is not great.
That's terrible for a guy 9 foot tall.
5 assists and 11 turnovers over these last 2.
He's got more turnovers than a bakery.
And yet, Kelvin Washington is not deterred in any way. Tell us why.
No, and it pains me to say this because anybody knows just as far as basketball preference over the last 6-7 years, my guy was Luka, and it still is. Luka's incredible. He was incredible.
No, what? Is he or isn't he? You said he still is. What does that mean?
He's still my guy.
No. What, is it
I don't
Wemby
have
or
a
is it
singular
Luka?
guy. Can I
one
talk?
guy. No, one guy.
No.
Pick one guy.
Luka is that guy still. The dude's averaging like 40-something a game. But when you start to look at this, and if I'm projecting about who if I'm the Washington franchise and I want a guy for the next 8-10 years, whatever you want to say, who am I moving forward with? If there's anybody in the NBA, who would I want? And even despite these last couple games, despite how he looked last night against the Lakers, they fouled him out, struggled with the double team. He even talked about that teams are kind of finding a way to get after him a little bit, get up underneath him being 8'8". It's still Wemby. And I had to think about why. Because Luka, not a great game as far as percentage. He was 9 for 27, but 35 triple-double.
Yeah, you should get 20.
Win.
You should get 35
on
points
27
on 27 shots.
Yeah, 27 shots.
That's awful.
He had a bad night shooting efficiency-wise. He missed some handful of free throws. They even asked him after the game. He said, free throws, I missed some free throws. And it ended up being way longer, 1 minute at the end because the Lakers just didn't want to win. But the thing for me, the thing that is the separator with Wemby, Rob, for me, the difference is, number one, I ain't got to motivate Wemby, and this is just beyond Luka. I don't have to motivate Wemby to want to be the best. I don't have to motivate Wemby to want to play defense. I don't have to motivate Wemby to take an offseason seriously, and I like that. I also like this about Wemby. The thing about Luka that makes him great is also the thing that can be his kryptonite. And it reminds me of Luka between LeBron and Allen Iverson, where they are the centerpiece. They are the gravity of the world. They are the system. Everything orbits around them. There's no other system. We don't run this. We don't run that. This is how we do it. This is the way our flow, our schematics. It is you do you, and we hope we win. And they got Allen Iverson to a finals, but didn't do much more after that. It's been working for LeBron for the most part, got 4 rings, but there were times you wish he would work it
4
around
years
more,
and
run a
24
system.
years? Okay.
Then you're right, there you go. And I wonder, is Luka the hybrid of LeBron and Iverson in that point of he is the system, and will that work for championships? What I like about Wemby is that Wemby will be able to be the guy that dropped 30, 40 tonight, 20 boards, whatever, or he can have his team win and still be successful if he has 18 points, 25 rebounds, 10 blocks. He doesn't have to singularly score. And it reminds me of another big that they had on that team in Tim Duncan, where Tim Duncan could be the focal point, score and put him down on the block, give you 30 and 20, or Tim Duncan could be the best one on the floor, 15 points, 20 boards, 10 blocks, 5 assists, and just make key plays. And Wemby reminds me of a better, at least evolved version of that. And I think for me, moving forward, I want to be able to have that. A guy that can be a defensive player of the year, a guy that essentially could be a top 5 scorer in this league as well, and also be a guy that the team wants to play for and that'll be motivated to play night in, night out, season. And Wemby, to me, when I watch the league right now, there's a handful of amazing players that if you said this player, I'm not mad at, but for me, it's Wemby. I think that's the differentiator, is that he has a chance to be the best in a multitude of ways, where specifically if I go up against with Luka, if he's not scoring 35, 40, he's not going to be the most effective, and that's the separator for me.
Yeah, I just think your analysis is premature, and sure, you can look into your crystal ball and you look at what you see.
It's what we do,
say,
Rob.
Okay, I'm just saying, but the idea.
It's what we do.
There's a lot of things and factors there, especially injury-wise. He's already had the blood clots.
What the blood clot?
He's a big guy, tall guy with the foot and ankle issues that those guys
Stop wishing
usually
that on
have.
him, Rob.
I'm
I
not
keep telling you.
I'm not wishing. I'm just giving you like
He
what's
is
happened
differently built than the other
guys
ones.
who are that size, and he's thin as a rail. We know
I can't argue that.
He what is he, a monk? He was a monk this summer or whatever. So I know that was a bad TV show, but I think he was actually a monk.
Was that the Monkeys?
No, the monk. It was
Monk had a
called Monk. Like a
the monk, the nerd,
detective
the
show.
OCD dude. Yeah, Monk. Yeah, Monk.
Monk or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, there was one stretch when everybody was saying he was the greatest player ever, and then all I remember, the Spurs losing 18 games in a row, and I thought to myself, how could you be a generational talent, seriously, and ever in the history of your life, high school, pee-wee basketball, like there's no way you should lose 18 in a row. And that bothered me. And even in this case here, and it's a couple bad games, but at some point they'll figure out what they need to do to neutralize him. And I'm not saying they're going to stop him or he won't be able to score and he's going to score 14 points every night. But if you think that he's just going to run the roost and have the next 20 years and put up all the points and block every shot and nobody else is going to come around, because he's going to have to win too. So that's going to be interesting to me. I'm not dealing with a Luka thing. I just think the rush to want to crown Wemby before they've even made the playoffs yet, or because the craziest thing was their team actually got worse his first year when he got there after which made no sense. They actually won less games and had the 18-game losing streak with Wemby. Do I think he's a talent? Absolutely. Do I think he could be great? Absolutely. Do I think he's going to be the all-time greatest player who ever played and win the most championships? I do not believe that. I don't, because it takes more than that, and somebody will figure out how to neutralize him and slow him down and make him, like they did, force the ball to somebody else, make him give up the basketball. Like, he's not going to just take it out there on stilts and there are two guys running at him and he's just going to try to go through them. That's not going to happen. And that they're going to look at this film and what they've been able to do and figure out a plan, and then he'll have to adjust there. and be better. Do I like Luka? Do I like Wemby? You know I like Wemby. I love Wemby, right?
Because
I do.
everyone knows that it's Wemby.
Everyone knows it's Wemby.
So then why wasn't Wemby the answer? Looking at it from a standpoint of, is there any – because everything you said, I hear you. I disagree with a couple of points. One, I think that's for me, Rob, why I would be, and I'd imagine so many other GMs or something will be so excited about him is if he is not scoring tonight, he can still be the best player on the floor. The man is out here passing, dropping dimes. He can block shots. He changes a million shots, even the ones he can't block. From the elbow down.
You figure out why they lost 18 in a row with him on the court.
Well, yeah, but he's
21. I'm asking.
I'm
just saying because of what you just
I'm
said.
saying he was figuring out
18?
in the first time in America playing ball in the NBA. Now he's only 21 years old, and to me, that's the scary part is his desire to get better, his hunger to get better. We talk about this all the time. These young guys.
Prodigies, age don't matter. So whenever I hear that, I'm not buying into it.
Well, I am because he's 21 in the NBA.
There's a 13-year-old who could go and play at Carnegie Hall. Nobody goes, well, she's only 13. No, she's a prodigy.
Right. And
Wemby's a prodigy.
And that's why he's playing in the Carnegie Hall, which is the NBA. And now this year, he's playing spectacularly. And so to me,
last 2 nights.
Not 2 nights. Yeah, everybody has. Shoot, even Luka in the win wasn't great. Look, didn't have a great night. That happens. But to me, again, his ability to just win in a multitude of ways, I'm just going to be the best defensive player of the year, and I have an MVP candidate possibly in the future for him. That's too tantalizing, and I just don't see anybody else in the league like that. That. There are dogs, there are beasts, but not like that. And I am in the crystal ball a little bit,
Yeah, like you said, Ant-Man, right? I think you said he was the guy, right? He's not the guy of the league anymore?
No, we were talking about the potential as far as star power. And had that.
Where is he now? Is that still?
He's still up there. He's still up there.
I don't think it's as bright as it was, because at one point everybody was crowning him.
He's still up there. He's still because no matter of all the other guys, he's got that thing about him. Yeah. He's got that it factor.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. If you had to build a franchise today, would you take anyone over Victor Wembanyama? I like to call him Wemby, of course. We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is The Odd Couple on a TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay,
America.
The New York Jets, if you are a fan, I don't know how you might feel. You might feel conflicted.
Be kind, Rob.
Because they just traded away their 2 best players. Sauce Gardner, of course, for a couple of first-round picks to the Colts, talked about in hour 1, and Quinnen Williams, who is their best player, to the Dallas Cowboys for a combination that nets them another first-round pick. So, the New York Jetropolitans, 1-7, unloading their 2 best players, just so that they can now have, over the next 2 drafts, 5 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks in hopes of, number 1, replacing those 2 All-Pros, Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams. More importantly, hopefully, ideally, finding their quarterback of the future. 2 best guys out in hopes of maybe potentially getting that franchise quarterback.
And, Kerry, I'm going to say this.
Uh-oh.
This is not a – I didn't buy into Justin Fields. I just didn't understand it. Like, this is 3rd team in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't be wrong, and I didn't buy it. But this, what they're doing here, and they gave him more money. What they give him, Rob G? 2 years, right? $40 million guaranteed. Like Daniel Jones, right? And is got maybe 1 year at 14. Just think about that. He could only command 1 year at 14. And somehow the Jets gave Justin Fields. Am I right on the numbers, Rob G? 2 years for 40? Just check it. I think that's what he got. Like 2 years for 40. Like based off of what? Daniel Jones got 1 year for $14 million with the Colts.
Yeah.
Like seriously. Okay, but anyway.
Well, the reason for that, because Daniel was coming to be a backup. Justin was coming to be the starter. So if it was reversed.
But I'm saying even if you looked at, I understand.
Yeah.
But the numbers for him to be this just
I
didn't
know what you
warrant
mean.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like 1 year, show me.
Yes.
$20 million 1 year,
Sure.
show me,
Yeah.
and then we'll pick up the option. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I don't understand how you can command a 2-year contract. Okay.
Right.
Here's my point. Anybody who argues and says that they don't understand why quarterbacks win the MVP all the time and why quarterbacks matter, this is the perfect example. You don't have a quarterback, you can't win, and you just got rid of your 2 best players. You know why? Because they're a non-factor if you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
They can't help, Kerry, they can't help you if you don't have a quarterback. And so I know people argue all the time about it, and look at the teams that are out when the season starts because they don't have a quarterback. They're out. Am I right, Kerry? They're out of the mix. You're not winning any. I don't care how good your safety is, how good your pass rusher. The Cowboys, seriously.
I mean, we just look at Cleveland and Myles Garrett.
Right. Myles Garrett's there causing havoc.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One of the best who ever did it.
Yeah.
Can they win games?
Can't
They
win.
can't win. You can't win without a quarterback. Hello? Is this on? a party and invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say,
boom, 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 boom. Dun, bum, 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 bum. She
Hey,
hit that last note, whoever that lady was. She
hey,
hit that
Alex, this is a public service announcement for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
God. Oh, God. But next Tuesday,
Okay.
on the 11th, ABC has a special, The Golden Girls, 40 Years of Laughter and Friendship. Wow. Edition of 2020. So I guess it's going to be on that hour.
Yeah.
And it's Tuesday night on the 11th at 10 p.m. Eastern on ABC. I can't wait to actually watch it.
None of them.
40 years ago. That's crazy.
They're all no longer with us.
No. They've long gone. Right.
Well, let me get my checklist real quick.
Tight pants, tighter pants, the shorter shorts.
No, he was
I'm
talking
ready.
about you talking about the cruise, Alex.
Yes.
That's the cruise.
Yes.
He's talking about the show.
I'll
Because that
watch
was
it
the
with that.
Golden Girls cruise
Gotta
he
watch
went on.
it.
He was breaking
Whatever.
pelvics.
Whatever. That's it.
Well, all right, it's the Odd Couple, Rob Parker. Kelvin Washington on a TV theme
You
song
know what
Thursday.
I found out on the cruise? Never mind, Alex.
Yeah. Keep Rob caution. And thank you for checking out YouTube. We appreciate it as always. Checking us out there, all the Odd Mob YouTubians. If you're not on there, you should be. All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR. Hit the subscribe button, rate it, like it, share it, all that good stuff. We appreciate it as always. On the way in about 3-4 minutes, we got Olden Polynice, former NBA vet, Fox Sports NBA analyst. We'll talk
Was he
some hoops
called
with him.
Olden when he was young? I'm just
Young and So
Yeah.
what was he doing in like middle age? Middle Asian? We'll ask him that in just a minute. We'll talk some hoops with him in just a bit. All right, 877-99 on Fox. The question was simply, even after a couple of bad games for him, anybody on the field, you're taking the field over Wemby? Is he the guy you take for a decade? I still say no matter what, that's the guy moving forward with. Rob, I don't actually know what you said. And 877-99 on Fox.
I just said
do you want the field or do you want Wemby?
I'm taking the field.
You just taking the field because you want to argue with me.
No, I don't. I'm just
877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
I just don't want. I just
Something about him too
the
tall?
size.
It's
the
too tall.
size,
Yeah,
it's
you
the
worried about that?
size. Big Lou in the Bronx. You're on meds too. You're on the
You
Odd
beat me to
Couple
it.
Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Big Lou?
What if it really is Big Lou?
Big Lou from the Boogie Down Bronx.
My
How
man.
you guys doing?
Doing
Love
good.
the show. Subscribe, everyone, and comment and share.
I appreciate that, Big Lou.
There you go,
Appreciate
Big
that,
Lou.
brother.
You know it. Appreciate that.
I just love you guys, but Rob, I love you, but this time I got to go with the younger man, Kelvin.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear your point.
I'm a Knicks fan, and right now, if I was a GM, I would trade Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson and their respective families.
Wow.
They all have to go to get Wemby.
How
And
about
then
James Dolan too? How about throw James Dolan
And the
in there?
band, his
give
band
the
too?
French ambassador ringside seats right next to Spike. I love Wemby. He's a prodigy, man.
All right, let me
Sorry.
ask you this, Big Lou, real quick. How many championships will Wemby win? Just give me a number. How many championships will Wemby win?
His lifetime?
Yep.
I would say one, maybe two at the most.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
All
fair.
right, I appreciate that.
Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 6.
Is that KY? Oh, Kai. Kai in Florida. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Kai?
What's up, Rob? Man, you so cranky, man.
What?
Can't nobody impress you, man.
No, that's not true. It's funny because you say that, and then everybody says, "Oh, you love Lamar. All you do is you always take up for Lamar. You always take up for Aaron Rodgers. You always take up for Aaron Judge." So you're saying that nobody impresses me, but then everybody says I'm drinking their bathwater. Which one
Well,
is
you
it?
said that too.
Well, I remember trying to get you on Shador Sanders' side.
Well, he has to actually
okay,
play.
I just know.
All right.
you're
Wait
our
a minute,
person.
Kai. Is he going to play this year or not? Is he playing or not?
He's not. It's
Okay. All right.
All right, you got it. Look. Wemby, number one player in the league. What else more do you want? 7'4". He's coming down the lane like Kyrie Irving, dunking like LeBron, and he's smacking stuff off the rim. Did you see how he embarrassed Giannis under the rim the other day?
How did he only get 14 points yesterday or the last two games?
Listen,
I'm asking you.
also-
I'm asking.
You look. Nobody remembers when you stuttered over your words in the 3rd grade. It happened.
Yeah. Stop bringing up that kid, Rob. Let that kid live.
What kid?
Isaac. Let him live. Hey, appreciate the calls. We got Olden Polynice coming up in a minute. Yeah, Kai. That's about Kai, bro. Just make sure you say that. Olden Polynice coming. See? I'm not letting you do this. Right now, Martin Weiss.
Wait.
Oh, what's true? See, out of line. The kids. I believe the children are our future, Martin. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
We got the college kids later on tonight.
We do got the college kids coming up.
See, look, doing your part right there. College kids. You know, Rob, I got to give it to you. The rest of the world lost their minds. What was it? 25 points combined last, like Victor Wembanyama, 5-6 fouls and fouled out so quickly. 3 offensive fouls in the first half. It's like LeBron, he's not. I'm sorry.
I'm okay with that.
Like LeBron, he's not.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
And you could even go into where LeBron goes, and you know what? I'm just done editorializing.
No, I get that. I mean, LeBron, you naming the GOAT or the second GOAT, depending on the person.
So he was told the greatest team prospect of all time. They haven't won 35 games.
I'm
sorry.
But answer the question, Omar.
And Martin,
who are you taking over?
Well, Martin, my big thing was that year that they lost 18 in a row. Like that really bothered me. Because I don't think LeBron or anybody of that ilk had ever lost 18 games in a row at any level. It's just inconceivable.
I feel you on that. And the answer to that question, I'd rather have Luka Doncic.
I'm not mad at that. That's, to me, the only answer.
That's the conviction that you kind of danced around in the first segment. I would have said it.
Luka?
Yeah.
No, it's still Wemby for me. And I told you I said it because Luka, is he closer to Iverson where, like, I might get to a finals through his system. He might have a bunch of points. Go ahead. We got to get to
Luka's
Olden.
Luka's that guy. I'm not mad.
He's been to the finals.
He has.
Wemby can make the playoffs. All right, I'll just get through it real quick. Sauce Gardner, he cleared a concussion protocol. Expected to play Week 10 against the Falcons for the Colts. And LeBron, who's been dealing with sciatica on his right side, is cleared for contact to be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. He won't travel with the team on the upcoming 5-game road trip. Starts in Atlanta on Saturday. Clippers play tonight without James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. James Harden missing for personal reasons. Kawhi with his ankle, but Bradley Beal will play. Don Mattingly not returning to Toronto in 2026 after serving as a bench coach for the last 3 seasons. John Schneider will return, and the San Diego Padres will hire Craig Stammen as their new manager. Stammen's 41. He was a long-time reliever for the Padres and the Nationals. Back to you.
All right, Martin, thank you, man. It's the old couple. The odd couple. Get ready to say Olden Polynice. On a TV things on Thursday, aching pains, they can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep it moving. Use as directed. LeBron could use some Aleve right now. I mean, I don't know if that helps with sciatica or not, but joining us now, Olden Polynice, friend of the show, former NBA vet, Fox Sports Radio NBA analyst. Olden Polynice 1 on X. Olden, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
We're doing great.
Doing good. Did you hear that question, comment we were having, the segment started with?
I just said, what did they call you when you were young?
Oh,
Instead
yeah.
of, that one. I said, yeah. They
call me anything except late for dinner.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, go ahead, Rob.
I was going to say, go ahead, ask your question. You're all in on
just
Wemby.
Wemby or the field right now. If I'm saying Olden Polynice, you got a new team, you're general manager.
I'm taking the field,
and
Olden.
you got, a decade or so. Are you taking anyone over Wemby? Is it him? Is it Luka? Is it Giannis or whoever it may be?
The first couple of games, everybody ran out there into traffic. Oh my God, he's going to be the greatest ever.
Yep.
And my favorite word, if. And so I'm like, come on, man, the season just started. Then all of a sudden, teams started using that tricky double team on him with the good guy.
There you go, Olden. I saw.
And so. And they're using a smaller defender. And there's a purpose of that because when you have smaller guys around your legs, it makes you very, very uncomfortable. And so that's smart by those teams to start incorporating that. And, guys are going to start doing it. Similar to what OKC did with Jokic, with Caruso.
Yeah, they put Caruso on.
And so I'm going to take the field only because he's settling back down. Not to say that he's not a great player or going to be great, but I think because of the fact that it's 29 other teams and if the NBA is a copycat league. Something works,
we're all going to use it.
Only thing he's got going for him is he's got the coolest song in the NBA. Everyone knows it's Wemby.
I've never wanted
Thank
him.
you, Olden. Thank you. Olden loves that. And you know the group that made that song? The Association. It so works, Olden.
I hope that he becomes a monk for real. And, like, if there's a way, I don't know if they change names or something, I hope he changes names on you. What are you going to do then?
No.
Oh, my
Becomes
goodness.
something else.
Everyone knows it's Wemby. All right. Hey, speaking of the Spurs lost to the Lakers last night, the Lakers are off to a good start without LeBron James. There's no way he comes back in and says, hey, everything's rolling, and I'm just going to kind of sneak in and do whatever I need to do. Things will change once he gets there, won't they?
Of course it will, because his aura takes over. For lack of a better word, his narcissism takes over. And so to me, that's been the problem for LeBron. It's like he's had great teammates, but he's such a big presence, you know, and especially since he's been with the Lakers, it's been hard for those guys. We've always said this in the past. When he's out of games, guys relax and they just play. I mean, we've seen what Austin Reeves just did recently, the young kid Smith, what DeAndre Ayton's been doing since LeBron's not on the court, and Hachimura, all those guys, everybody's playing really well. So to me, I'm not saying do not use LeBron, but I think at some point in time, LeBron James needs to say, okay, you know what? I've done enough. You know, let me settle back into a role that's conducive to winning.
I agree. It should be about, at this point for LeBron anyway, it ain't about stats or numbers. He's trying to win one more championship, right? He's on his last legs.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't know if he wants that. I think the stats mean more to him than the championships.
You know what? It reminds me of, like, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones wants to win
Look at me.
only because, you know, with the moves that he makes. You know, otherwise he would have given up the reins years ago to try to get a football man in there to run his team.
No, I don't. I'm not buying that one. Jerry Jones is the owner of the team, whereas LeBron is a player.
No, but I'm saying Jerry's the general
it's the general manager part of it.
I'm just talking about Olden. They haven't gone to an NFC Championship game in 35 years. And he
suck.
No, but I'm saying he refuses to give up power.
Yeah,
but
you
anyway.
give somebody else.
That's because they suck.
Well,
I think Jerry helps them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that, Rob, unfortunately. Olden Polynice, our guest, former NBA vet, Fox Sports Radio NBA analyst. Hey, Olden, man, you've been in locker rooms, you've been on teams. Help me understand what's going on with Ja. Right now, they get a new coach as last year. They let their other coach go, and they just have not seemed to be on the same page. He gets suspended because of, kind of the confrontation he has with the coach and then the way he addressed it with the media.
And then he says he has no joy.
He has no joy right now. They asked, do you have joy?
A young guy making $40 million playing basketball has no joy.
Because they asked him that about that last time he was getting in trouble. So what do you make of the situation happened with Memphis? And then what would you either say to him if you were his coach or his GM or maybe just even his big homie?
Well, the funny thing about it is this, I think on one of the shows that I spoke on a while back when Ja was doing the whole gun thing, I kind of blamed his dad because I'm like, you're sitting there at half court and you're allowing this to happen with your son, who's a star, who everybody's trying to put their backing into, and yet you're allowing him to basically derail a career. With that being said, I believe that it's over in Memphis. Because when they say the coach has lost the locker room, as they did with Taylor Jenkins, it's the coach is having problems with the star player. They don't want to say it that way, so they say he's lost the locker room, because that is the locker room. The star guy kind of controls everything. And this new coach, who I don't even know where he came from, they give him the reins with a guy who's an all-star, got his own shoe and everything else. Now you're trying to create your identity as a coach, but he's already set in his way. He's already gotten rid of one coach. And so to me, it's a done deal. It's over with. They're just going to have to figure out what's the best course of action moving forward as far as moving John Morant. But it's not going to be in Memphis anymore, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap. I don't think you can bounce back from this just from the way it's been. It's been a couple, 2-3 seasons of this, just getting into it with coaches, obviously being suspended from the league, now with the team. It just feels like a fresh start is probably going to be best for him and the team, the organization.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But John Morant's killing his brand also, because now teams are going to be like, well, do we really want this headache? And if you send him somewhere, it has to be with a strong coach.
Right. And any general manager or anybody who brings them in is putting their own job on the line. You know what I mean? If it comes in
exactly.
and it's a disaster. So you got to be really, really like, we're down and out. We're Charlotte, and we have nothing going on.
Well, there's two teams they're saying. They throw the Kings.
Right?
Yeah, the Kings and the Timberwolves. Those are the two teams right now that they're saying.
I could see him with the Kings. I could definitely see him with the Kings.
Okay.
Yeah. That's NBA
I could
Siberia
definitely
anyway.
see that. Because Doug Christie is even though he's not a winning coach, only because he played, and I think there's a respect level with Doug Christie, I think that could work.
Well,
plus, Doug Christie's wife is the assistant coach, so she's.
I ain't touching that one.
Neither am I, Olden. You're stupid, Ron. All right, thank you, man. We appreciate you, Olden.
Olden knows what I'm talking about.
Well, we all know what you're talking about.
That's why I say I'm not touching it.
Yeah, we all know. We seen it. We all seen it.
We seen it. Yeah.
All right, Olden, man. Appreciate you as
Thank
always.
Y'all take care.
No doubt. Olden Polynice won right there. Give him a follow on X. All right, play of the day, Shekel City on the way. And Donovan Mitchell balled out last night, put up a 40-piece on against the opponent, and there's a reason why he did it. We'll explain you what his motivation was. We'll tell you. It's the Jakob of Fox Sports Radio.
At one point, a reporter asked him, hey, John, do you feel like you still have your usual joy for the game of basketball? No, period.
Kerry, you know what?
Yeah.
If I'm ownership, GM, I got to make a trade. Even if I got to take pennies on the dollar. I can't. A 26-year-old Rob G, how much does he make? $40 million? Right, roughly. Can you find out? But a 26-year-old in Memphis, Tennessee, making that kind of loop, playing basketball, and he's really good at it.
Yes.
39.4. I was real close. 40, right? 39.4.
Uh-huh.
And he looks you dead in the face and say that he doesn't have joy in playing basketball. He can't be on my team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm being harsh. You could be upset, whatever, to say that you don't have joy to play basketball for a living and wear an NBA uniform and all that. I think I just think it's time to make a move.
Yeah, the joy part is squarely placed on him. He was having joy. He was playing well. He was a high flyer. His team was in the playoffs. He was making comments a couple of years ago, we're good in the West. Like, we saw that joy, and it was infectious. Like, we all wanted him to do well.
Yes.
But the joy, losing the joy part of it is self-inflicted.
The team didn't do anything to him.
He's put himself in this situation with the stuff off the court, and now he's on the court. Even when he's playing, he can't stay healthy at this point. And so there are reasons for him saying that. But as the leader of the team, leader of a franchise, you cannot make those comments and expect everything to be okay.
I just don't know how. I'm serious. Like, if I'm on a team and this dude is saying he don't have any joy playing, I'm following him.
No, that's the point. Like, and he's the leader. You cannot say that. And you cannot be on the court doing what he did against the Lakers.
Right. Pouting. That's pouting.
That's a kid.
You're a 9-year-old.
That's a kid moving for him.
You're a professional basketball player.
Man. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I would trade him as well. But again, I don't even think the trade market is hot right now for John Morant. I think a lot of people are catching up to what we're talking about right now.
But there's somebody. There's always somebody. Like, people. I've heard forever. Oh, you can't trade James Harden's contract.
Yeah,
oh, yes, you can.
You can. Yeah.
You can't trade this guy. You can't. Who's the guy I'm thinking about? Bradley Beal in Washington. Oh, nobody will touch that. The Phoenix Suns touched it, right? And now where is he? They traded him again.
Clippers. He's in
the Clippers.
Yeah.
So the idea that you can't move people or whatever, and with Ja, at least you know he's talented. Now, you're a GM or a team, you're taking a big shot, a big chance.
Rob, it's crazy to say, but right now, he's 26. He's been injured so much, I don't even know if he still has the same athletic ability right now. And so for the decline to be that way for John Morant and not be as explosive at the moment, he can't shoot. He's not a consistent shooter yet. So, like, as a team that wanted to trade for him, what are you trading for him for?
You're trading that he's just very unhappy and not playing up to the best of his ability.
And you can get it out of him.
And we'll get it out of him because he'll be happy to leave that place that he feels like everybody's against him. Now
he's going to be at that place, and it's going to be something that goes wrong, and he's not going to be happy again.
I'm with you.
Okay.
And that's the chance you take.
Yeah.
If you're a downtrodden organization and got really nothing else cooking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're, I don't know, I don't want to just be throwing out teams, but there's some teams. I'll just
the Wizards.
The Wizards. How about Brooklyn now? Where they have like a lot of these young players. They don't have anybody. Like seriously, they haven't even won a game yet, right? Rob G, have they won a game?
They haven't. No.
Yeah. So. Those were the days. All in the family. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. That last note. It is the Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin on the TV.
Great Gene Stapleton.
Yep. TV theme song Thursday. Shout out to Olden Polynice. He joined us a minute ago. You can obviously check out the pod. Rob G will get that up for you. Always have the best of version as well, the podcast. And by the way, man, I was looking, man, we doing all right, man. Shout out to everybody on YouTube looking at all the stuff that Elijah puts up there. Yeah, man, we're doing well, man. I appreciate every single one of you.
Are we, Alex?
Who subscribes, Alex, yeah, he like, yeah, whatever, yeah. All the subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, man. And listen to the pod as well. I appreciate that. All right, it's time now for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
Today, how you do?
Did I do that? Did I do that?
2-1.
Hey, where's my music?
Not for 2-1. Better be 3-0.
All right, I was 2-1.
No, you can't get the song.
What? 2-1?
No, but see, it's also not that. We got to find a middle ground, Alex. Like right in the middle. Like, okay, that's
all
good.
All right, 2-1 last night. 63 and 60 is the total. My best bet, I'm taking Rob G's Raiders plus the 9 points.
Ooh. Is Rich Gannon coming back?
No, because Bo Nix is going to trip over Pete Carroll's Walker. What a chip.
Bo Ricks. That's what it is. He's going to trip with his cane when he run by him.
Exactly.
Do a little Mike Tomlin.
Do a Woody Hayes when he beat up the player like
Yo, what was that?
That was crazy.
He just spazzed out.
To this day.
Just socked him. Just like,
but he's punching a guy with a football helmet on.
Yo.
All right.
That was crazy. I know the other team. Look at did he just punch him?
Unbelievable. All right, and I got the Clippers plus 2.5 during Phoenix taking on the Suns. There's only 2 games.
Yeah.
So I got the Clippers plus 2.5 and the Raiders plus 9 to cover. I don't expect them to win. Right. I expect them to cover. And remember, Kelvin, I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on. And you see my hat I'm rocking today? This is my NABJ Hall of Fame hat.
That is the
which
Hall
I
of
don't
Fame.
get to wear a lot.
I haven't seen it in over a year. I was there when you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there. Had a champizzle toast. What'd you call
Remember
it?
that? Champipple.
Yeah, we had a little champipple
toast in the lobby. You remember that?
Yeah, it was me,
Any
you.
scrimp?
Shout out to our boy Darren Haynes.
No scrimp.
It was about Martin was there. It was about, I think, like another 127 more your mentees.
Wasn't that many.
Man, it took 2 hours just to go around the name. You name them all. I couldn't remember you. You remember the name. I was shocked. All right, now it's time for Teichert Play of the Day.
At the other end, Mitchell right of the lane, banks and scores. It's all going for Donovan tonight. He's got 42.
Donovan Mitchell, 42. I think he ended with 46 there. That's your Teichert Play of the Day. Brought to you by Teichert. For over 40 years, Teichert's been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. Teichert.com is the way tire buying should be. And this is also from Donovan Mitchell. They say, why you was balling tonight? Why'd you play so well? Here's why.
This kid pissed me off today. I was playing 2K. He just called me washed up. He called me a bunch of things. He said he ain't seen a highlight from me in a minute. And I just told him, all right, we'll see. He said, tell me to go to sleep. Like he was going in. So this game was for that kid or grown man, whoever that was.
Blank them kids. Or that grown man, whoever that was.
Really?
That's some 2025 motivation, Rob. You don't get down with that 2K motivated him to drop a 40-something piece
Not
on
that
him?
he makes $40 million a year and the Cavs just need to win a game. Because it's funny, prior to that, they still were remember I was telling you about how they were favored by, I don't know, 14.5, like a big spread, and they actually covered it. So there was something going in anyway. But if that's what motivates you, makes you feel good that somebody who doesn't even know who was behind
Don't even know if it's a kid or a man.
Exactly. Like you don't even know that motivated you. Somebody who you don't even know motivates you.
Look at me. I ain't buying it. And I'm not talking about Donovan. I'm talking about you.
I ain't buying it.
Michael Jordan over here making up stuff. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Hey, man, what's up, man? Rob Parker. I'm happy to play against you. Yeah, what you say about my mama? You like what? No, I just said my name was Rob. I'm just introducing myself. Hey, okay. That's what you said about my mom. You know, whatever it takes to get motivated.
Donovan Mitchell and Michael Jordan? Okay.
No, we're talking about the motivation.
No,
I'm just using an example of a person who finds some motivation. No, what's funny about that is, to me, more than that, because that's how, if that's what he got. But what somebody asked the question.
If he had 9 points, would he tell that story about how
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
He would wait till the next time he had a 40-piece. Then he would say, I was motivated,
Exactly.
2K, this kid or this man. But what is that about? Rob G, you play video games online at all? Did you ever, when it first kind of was, no, you're too good. You've been old since?
Rob G was
I couldn't afford that.
He was into the women and babies and all that, right, Rob G? That was your...
I was into babies?
Yeah. You don't like practicing to have babies.
Practicing to have babies.
I was definitely not trying to have babies back in the day, I'll tell you that much. That was not on the list.
I didn't even know, Rob. Let me find out you got some kids running around here, Rob.
I did pull out.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready? Yes. I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham!
We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
I
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding. He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable.
He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special. Yes.
Who wants some?
bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Colts cornerback Sauce Gardner's cleared the league's concussion protocol. He's expected to play Week 10 against the Falcons, making his Indianapolis debut after being traded from New York. Some other players resumed practice today in the NFL. That includes Bills running back James Cook, Panthers running back Rico Dowdle, Lions right tackle Penei Sewell, and Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. Speaking of wide receivers, A.J. Brown and running back Saquon Barkley were both on the Philadelphia practice field today for the Eagles. Kyle Shanahan said to KNBR are that quarterback Brock Purdy is getting closer to returning from that nagging toe injury. They'll make a decision on Friday whether or not Brock can suit up on Sunday in that division game against the Rams. LeBron James has been dealing with sciatica on the right side. He's been cleared for contact. He'll be reevaluated in about 1 to 2 weeks. He's not traveling on this upcoming 5-game road trip. First game for the Lakers is Saturday in Atlanta. I'm Martin Weiss.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
But I feel guilty about it.
You did in the real time. You did,
Alex,
but you also did bite your finger while you're eating
Alex, I just ate 4 nuggets.
Oh God!
I'm just.
You have 4.
I have
with
4
breading.
With breading, the whole 9 yards, and the sauce. I double dip.
Stop it.
What's the sauce? What's your go-to?
Honey mustard.
We finally made the Odd Couple
Where
right
the
now.
nuggets from?
We didn't.
McDonald's.
Oh God!
I know.
Yeah,
Alex.
And he went full. He went full on the value meal they have because he didn't want to spend the $2 whatever for the Diet Coke.
Yeah, that was it. So look, Rob G and I will go to 7-Eleven because they had the $1 Big Go. But the sale's over now.
Uh-huh.
So now it's almost like $2. So rather than going to like some other place and paying, which 7-Eleven is $2.
Yeah.
But if you go like to McDonald's or Burger King, it's like $3.79 for a drink. Like really ridiculous. You go get the value meal at McDonald's for $5. They'll give you a drink, fries, a burger or a chicken sandwich, and nuggets for $5. So I have to buy to get my drink.
I love the have to, by the way.
I have to buy the.
Somebody put a gun in your head. Buy this value meal right now.
But what would you do? Would you spend $3.79 on just a large Coke, or you can get all of that for $5, and I can get a refill.
Or you can go to the grocery store and buy, the 12 pack of the 20 ounces, whatever, for like $12.
It never tastes the same out of the can. Let's not even.
The fountain is better. I don't disagree with you on that. There's a reason behind it.
Am I right?
It's the carb. It's the carb, whatever they need, the oxygen, whatever to pump out the fountain makes it fresher.
It's the fountain drink.
Yeah, the fountain drink they did a whole thing on it. It's like the carbon dioxide, carbonate, they pump the machine and it pumps out better and it makes it more bubbly. Yeah, they broke it down.
All right.
So that's why the fountains are better. I can't disagree with you.
All right, it is the Odd Couple. Don't forget to check out our brand new YouTube channel. All you need to do is search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. That's right, Odd Couple FSR. Hit the subscribe button, man. We'll do all that and much more. Don't forget, coming up in about 27 minutes, it's the college kids. Cierra Clark, host of SECT podcast. We'll do that coming up. And a little shop talk as well. So a lot to get to in hour number 2 of the Odd Couple. Rob G, your Las Vegas Raiders are playing on Thursday Night Football.
Don't look so excited.
Yay! Shout out to LeBron James.
Rob,
man,
Rob
team
G,
sucks.
You're out on the football season. Am I right? Have you tuned out?
I wouldn't say I've tuned out,
but you're not.
But I'm definitely not locked in the way that I was.
That's crazy already.
Now every Sunday I'm watching multiple games at once. I got the big TV, I got the laptop, I got the tablet, I got the cell phone.
What about the kids if they want to watch cartoons?
They got
Sunday?
tablets too. They can figure it out. But
they can figure it out.
When I started week 1 and we beat the Patriots in week 1, Drake May, everybody's MVP, I had that on the big TV, right? And I worked down from there. Well, the last 3 or 4 weeks,
they're on your phone.
They're on the phone on the multi-screen.
Wow.
Like Bluey gets more president.
Yeah, like if it's a 2 games going or 4 games going, I got the Raiders in the smallest box, and then I got like the Dolphins next to it. Like
magnifying glass to see them.
Like they are really struggling, underwhelming in every possible way. And just to give you some context, the defense, middle of the road, right? You expect that from Pete Carroll. You expect them to be good, but they've been average, right? Like 15, 16 in every major category. Offensively,
they've been offensive.
Where has been the big problem, because you bring in Geno Smith, you give him all that money. You bring in Chip Kelly, fresh out of a championship from Ohio State. And your offense didn't just get worse. It became one of the worst offenses in football.
Putrid.
Their total offense is 30th. Scoring offense, 29th. Rushing offense, 29th. 28th in turnovers. It's all bad right now in the desert.
And you know what? If I'm the Raiders, Mark Davis, there's two things I'm doing in the offseason.
Okay.
I'm getting a haircut, a good one.
He ain't doing that.
Okay. And I'm getting rid of Pete Carroll. I'm sending him to a home care facility with some money. Thank you, Pete, very much. But there's no way I'm going forward. This isn't like other aspects of the team okay, and the quarterback just really played poorly this year, and we could see everything. This team is awful. Just awful. I was against this hire. I think we both were. Like, what are you doing? There's no future here. It doesn't make sense. You're not like, man, we got everything in place. We just need a veteran coach who could guide the locker room, you know what I mean, and rally the troops. No. There's so much work that needs to be done. And I'm just, how do you go forward? I don't care if they like Pete Carroll. And you know what? Some people need to start looking at stats. Because you look at people, Pete Carroll, and I get it, they went to back-to-back Super Bowls. Dude, his numbers don't add up. Because Mike McCarthy, who everybody clowns, has a better winning percentage, won as many Super Bowls as Pete Carroll, seriously. And the last time we saw him with a healthy quarterback, they were winning 12 games a year in Dallas, seriously.
Is there something about him that's not likable? And this is just me, pure speculation. Meaning, like, what? Because to your point, we've gone through him, Mike Tomlin, and Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, like that, Sean Payton is a genius, and they're all the same guy. They all won one Super Bowl early on. They had these great quarterbacks, whatever. Mike McCarthy never went like Sean Payton. To me, is last on the list because he went under 500 3 years in a row with a Hall of Fame quarterback.
And,
at least
with the New Orleans Saints.
Right.
Yep.
Right? At least Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers, they never did that.
Right. They might not have won, more rings that you would have hoped, but they didn't go
that. Right. They did 3 years
and when he got to
row.
Dallas, they had success, couple of 12-5 seasons. So, yeah, I'm not going to – the Mike McCarthy, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he just doesn't – if he's not a rah-rah guy, if he doesn't rally the troops, if he doesn't set a culture. But there is something to Mike McCarthy that I think doesn't ring true to make people go, that's our guy. But me and you talked about this when they were going to sign Pete Carroll. It just didn't make any sense. Like, you're trying to find your thing and you can move forward and all of a sudden grow and have some sustainability. And the thing with Geno, then not only do you do that, you go back and you go get Geno Smith. Now, I understand it. Geno Smith had a little success for a season with Pete Carroll, and so maybe you want to do that. But Geno Smith could not have been your answer. And not only that, you didn't get at least the same version of Geno Smith. You got the Jets version of Geno Smith. You went backwards with Geno Smith. He's regressed. He looks worse. The worse he has, as bad as he's looked in the last 3-4 years. So not only did you at least say, all right, at least I'm getting that plateaued, even kill version of him. You've gone backwards. The defense isn't spectacular. And again, you just don't have an identity. And I'm big on that. When I watch the Raiders, I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're a lockdown defensive team. They run the ball. I don't know if they air it out. I know they turn the ball over a lot. I know Geno's got a gang of turnovers. I know they let people run the score up on him at times. So, yeah, it's just disappointing. And, again, this has just been a franchise. Rob G, I'm not even being funny because, again, I'm a Lions fan. We just now got good the last handful of years. When is the last time you guys were good? Rob G? When was the last time the Raiders were good?
2002.
And was it that Super Bowl? I'm not even being funny. Did you have a couple seasons after that?
No, they made the playoffs a couple times.
But 2002.
Their best team since that Super Bowl was the year Derek Carr's leg snapped in half.
I remember that. Right.
They were cruising to a bye in the playoffs.
I remember that. I do remember that.
A top 2 seed, and then in the very last game of the season, they're winning comfortably.
Yep.
Leg snaps in half, and the rest is history.
Because I'm like, man.
Why you gotta say it like that, Rob G? Like,
well, he gets squeamish.
Because even Derek Carr will tell you he was never the same mentally as a quarterback. He became real skittish. He never used athleticism anymore.
But that makes sense, though.
If Charlie the rest of his career.
If your leg gets
snapped, I had to say it again. Just cover your ears, Rob.
Yeah,
Parker,
I know.
but
Snapped
in half.
like,
That's still looking at. I mean, shoot, dude. That by the way, we talk about football. We come in here, we talk about the game. Whoever we got, the Broncos, Raiders, we do all this. Man, it's a brutal sport because we didn't even talk about what happened to Scatterboo. Like, I happened to be sitting next to with my wife, and we were, talking about whatever was going on, and then I'm looking in the corner, and I'm like, am I tripping or is his ankle dangling? And then they replay because the first one you couldn't really tell what happened, so they of course replay it. And she looks at me, and I had no answers. Like, man, it's a brutal sport. My gosh, like
that'll make your wife look at you and say, "If we had a son, he wasn't playing football."
Yeah, I mean, you and I talk about how many times we sit there with former NFL players and they say, "Love it, wouldn't do it again." Changed my life.
Ephraim has 2 boys, right? They're not playing football.
Play.
Right.
Or if they do, I was just explaining this to a friend of mine. If they do, they play flag football as long as possible. As long as possible. You're not about to be taking all these hits at 6 and 7. Dude, have you ever watched those like Miami documentaries on the Liberty City, those teams down in Miami? Man, them little kids be playing 6, 7 years old. They're basically football. All the people in the NFL. Like half of them are from that area. They're remarkable, but they're taking hits and everybody's going, "Crick, get up. You all right? Dust it off. Let's go." I'm like, that's a 7-year-old.
And just think about the opposite, which for a long time in Little League, they wouldn't even let you throw a curveball. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They wouldn't even let you throw a curveball in a game if you were a certain age because they know that they'll mess up your arm. You know what I mean? And
man, them kids be taking licks. And it gets up. I have no idea what that was.
What is that? I think my mic has been doing that today. I don't know what that is.
That was weird. Yeah. But they anyway, so back to
maybe
I was just
Martin
saying
has a button he's trying to like sabotage the show.
Is that what he's doing?
Why you got to put me in it? I didn't do anything. Martin, that's all right. If I'm talking about you, it's a good thing.
Yeah. I just think, but Mike McCarthy is
most of the people over there I just ignore. Just want you to know.
Yeah. That is. But could you stop bringing up things that I don't know if I'm supposed to continue and say something to move on? I've been trying to use. You then I got to be like, well, that is true. Now it's a thing, okay? Mike McCarthy again. I'm not mad at that hire, but I just something about him. I don't think he is like whenever stuff happens.
I would take
and teams name floats around. They don't bring his name up.
I would take him right now over Pete Carroll.
Mike McCarthy, Bill Belichick's name is going to come up before his.
Right. No,
just because Mike McCarthy. I don't know. It'll be a handful of other guys that'll come up. They'll recycle a couple of college guys start coming up the names again. But Mike McCarthy, I don't know why. He's just not the guy the teams want. But Pete Carroll, yeah, it's just we knew this was going to be a disaster, and it's exactly what it's been. And I hate to be a prophet, or Nostradamus, but who didn't see this coming?
Did you see Iowa Sam going to get that? What was that deal? Did you see
the burrito? Yeah, he jumped in on that.
He said 25. He waited 25 minutes to do a 2-for-1.
A free burrito?
Is it free? Or
yeah, it's buy one get one free.
Yeah, 2-for-1. But you still got to give them money. They make out.
Yeah, but I got a whole free burrito. I mean, no. They're absolutely making out. That's not happening.
They make out on it because, first of all, the first one that they've overcharged you for, they make up on it.
And you're gonna buy a drink.
Right.
You're gonna add the guac for $2-3.
Unless you're Rob G and you're walking in with a cup already. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You act like you're hurting my feelings when you say something like that. I think it's smart. I got a cup in the car right now waiting.
Don't act like that, Roger.
You know what I want to do?
No. Don't let that man try to gaslight it like he do it all tough. What did he say the other day? I walked in that thing sheepish.
Yeah, because I was the only guy in there.
You thought it was 25 people in there. You opened the door and everybody looked at you. Hi, sir.
Yeah.
But they should have the food police. There should be people in there. Excuse me. Do you have can I see your receipt at the free?
No, see that's
why they've closed down most of the.
That's why they don't have fountain drinks anymore.
They
guys like me.
They closed it down because people.
And you got a whole job too. There Iowa Sam coming in with his burrito. I'm not mad at it. Wait. Do you have any Dodger gear on? I can't see from here. You had a hat?
He had a hat on.
Oh, he had a hat.
But
okay.
With those moves, though, that burrito's probably spoiled now. I'm just saying.
They almost took it back with that. Shay, go give me one, Shay. You got to dodge something Dodger? What's your hat say?
Like, what do you think I am?
Is that a Dodger hat? Come on, Shay, go get us a burrito. On your boy. I can't see it. For the way to glare, I literally can't see it.
All right, Rob G.
Just quickly, before we wrap it up here, talking about the Raiders.
Yes.
You both are down on Pete Carroll, and I get it. He's 98 years old, and I like old people.
By the way, he was 97. It wasn't like he just got old. He was old when they hired him.
He's been old. Is the problem that he lost his fastball, do you think, as a coach, or did he just hitch his wagon to the wrong guy? Because Geno Smith had one tremendous bounce-back season with him in Seattle. Since then, though, this year, Lowest completion percentage in 4 seasons. Lowest yards per game in 5 seasons. Lowest passer rating in 5 seasons.
He is.
So is it a Geno problem or is it a Pete Carroll problem?
No, I think it's a Pete Carroll problem because the team, along with Geno having a terrible year, the rest of the team, Rob G, there's more issues than just Geno. And if it was just Geno, then you could look and go, he picked the wrong quarterback. Like they got a good defense. Oh, they can run the football. But Geno's hurting us by throwing an interception when we're in the red zone or whatever it is. There's more problems than that.
And not to mention, part of being a good coach is you wanted Geno. And that's got to be on you. We brought him here because you know why?
Because he has to take the blame. Because if Geno came and played well, he would take credit.
Oh, look, he brought his guy in. They're
right?
sitting here 5-3, 6-2.
So you got to get the blame that you brought your guy in and he failed.
And not only did you bring your guy in, this is my point, Rob G. You brought your guy in and he regressed. He got worse. You didn't bring him in and he was about the same, right? And say we're losing, you're like, all right, it ain't just Geno. He's about the same. You brought him in and we got worse. And after 8 weeks, 9 weeks, depending on their record, I don't know exactly what it is. You're 2-6. So after 8 games, you haven't fixed the problem, right? So if it's 3 games, 4 games, now he's turned the corner, right? And all of a sudden, say Geno's now a couple of touchdowns. That's, to me, the other thing is you haven't turned the corner and there's no sign of life. That's the other thing. Sometimes we understand you're going to lose some. We're not expecting them to come in like the Bills or the Chiefs or something. But there's no sign of life to me, Rob, and that's the other issue.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Do the Raiders need to dump Pete Carroll and Geno Smith after the season? I think we both say yay, don't we?
I mean, listen, one thing we learned NFL, NBA teams, they don't mind doing, they don't mind paying coaches to leave. Aren't the Lakers still paying 6 coaches?
All right, we'll continue that conversation
Raiders
next
too.
with you, 877-99 on Fox. It is The Odd Couple on the TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay.
Because Rob Parker's going to help heal your body in the US of A.
Will I?
So the Draymond podcast, new episode hasn't even dropped yet. This is just the teaser for the next episode. I think it comes out tomorrow. Was talking about Dak Prescott, and he has some choice words for the Cowboys quarterback. Take a listen.
Dak's a bum. Oh,
Dak's not a bum.
Jalen.
He's an MVP candidate.
Yeah, that's fine. He getting some numbers and they stink. Dak's a bum.
He's not a bum, dog. He's a really good quarterback.
No, he's a bum. They'll never win with that.
You're too smart and you know too much about football to say Dak Prescott's a bum.
I won 4 championships, Jordan. So you got to understand, when I say bum, I'm not saying Dak Prescott isn't a good NFL quarterback. Of course he's a good NFL quarterback. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when the money's on the line, when it's for all the marbles, who are you? He a bum.
I totally disagree.
Yeah,
I totally
what
disagree.
has he done in those moments? Been a bum.
He is.
He's been a bum in the moments, Jordan. When they had their best team, best offensive line in the league, they had all that to get to the playoffs, and he a bum.
But the story isn't fully written yet.
It's pretty written because now he's making $65 million, and it's way harder to win. Like, you got to be so, like, Patty Mahomes good to be, like, that highly paid and still go win. Like, that's a very hard thing to do. Like, it's over.
These are the podcasts you're listening to. I'm dead serious. And this is a public service announcement to all sports fans out there.
Tap the mic, make sure it's on.
Is it on?
Let me see. Okay, we got you.
Turn these podcasts off. And Draymond with this new media crap my ass. He's a total hypocrite. Because if it was a journalist or somebody saying that about Dak, it would be the end of the world to call him a bum.
That's a fair point.
If you want to make the point, Kelvin, and break down that beating good teams or on the road and give me some numbers and facts, to get up there and say that Dak Prescott is a bum, it was like Shady McCoy on FS1 who called him ass on the air. Dude, really? And you guys are professional athletes who know what it takes to make it to that level and to perform, right? There's no reason. Stop listening to these guys. Draymond Green, new media. No, Draymond Green, untrained, unsophisticated, under-researched. It ain't about just your feelings on somebody. And then to use the money thing. Really? Really? Right. If that was somebody else saying Draymond Green don't deserve that, right, it would be like, oh, wow, a talented black man can't earn money playing basketball. That's what he would say. And instead, here he is. I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. And I'm talking about like thinking that he's going to win you all these Super Bowls. But I'm going to give you reasons why. Facts, numbers, figures. This is just off-the-cuff BS. Embarrassing. New media. He's the one criticizing the people, the debate shows and all this. They got an opinion. They didn't play and all this stuff. And they have the audacity to disrespect Dak Prescott and say he's a bum, and then, you know what I hate, use the flimsy qualifiers. First he calls him a bum, Kelvin, then he goes, well, you know, I ain't saying he can't play. What is a bum?
You can't, yeah.
What is a bum? You can't say, oh, I didn't say he's not a good NFL quarterback. Well, what's a bum? A bum means the worst of the worst. Come on, man. Dude, turn off these podcasts. If people aren't going to talk to you, a sports fan, and give you some real analysis, tell me why it's not enough just to have an opinion. Based on what? Why don't you like something? Why don't you like this player? Give me examples. Based on what? If you can't answer that question, you don't have an opinion. Not a valid one. I'm so tired. New media.
And born and raised, most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, or cooling.
Listen to top 20.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Top 20. And my moms got scared and said, you're moving with you. This is top 5.
Top 20?
And not the 4 or the 3.
I'll give it top 20.
Top 20?
Yes.
Rob G, talk some sense into them.
You can't
top
be biased.
5.
Rob G, top 5?
Easy. I pulled up to the house around 7.
Rob stopped watching TV in 1987.
100%. And when Cierra said goodbye, Rob said goodbye. When,
you know what?
When they closed up shop?
It was Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
That was the last show I watched.
That's all you need.
Yep.
That one didn't have a theme song.
No, I
It
know,
didn't.
but that was the last. I'm just saying that was the last TV show I liked.
Well, how can you not admit that?
Rob could relate to that show in a big way.
Yeah.
Just a lot of white people hanging out together.
Jewish
white people.
Jewish.
Hey, what's wrong with Jewish
Nothing.
people?
That's,
wrong with
that's
Jewish.
right up your
We're
alley.
saying you as a a Jewish brother. In New
know
York,
what?
and in New York. In New York, you were white at home.
I always thought I was a little Jewish. I thought that they took a little too much off when I was circumcised. I'm just saying.
It's like we already pushed the envelope.
Good one.
Like we pushed the envelope, and then you just say, "No, I'm gonna push it off the cliff." You know, we
He's
already.
just like, I don't like working here.
I don't like working here.
Rob.
I told you,
caution.
I'm not convinced he's not trying to get fired, so they got to pay him all his money.
No, would you stop?
That's why you downsizing, Rob?
That's why he downsized.
Yes, I'm
Did they move you in yet?
No, on the Tuesday.
All right.
How many mentees you got coming?
Oh, at least 6.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get people because it's a Tuesday. A lot of people either have to work or do something. So
yeah.
Kelvin, what are you doing
FYI,
after the
I
show?
won't be here.
I'm just.
I won't.
Yeah,
be
what
here.
day is it?
Actually, might not
I'm
be.
busy.
You busy
Yeah.
too, Alex?
Oh, what day?
I'll be in Santa Barbara.
Really?
Real talk.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be in Santa Barbara.
All right. What we got, Rob G? Any
Maybe some odd mobbers who
I'm
will
sure
come
if
help
we
you
put it
move.
out there, I guarantee you
You'll
will
get somebody.
Yeah, the only problem is they'll probably pick up my stuff and keep walking.
No, just promise them some free. Oh, look, just promise. They're not even listening to me or looking at me. Put the camera on me. All you got to do is promise them some gear that you would normally leave the maid. You would leave her
Leave
when you go
behind?
try. Just bring some of that. Bring some of your old odd couple gear.
The swag?
Yeah, to bring some of the swag, and then they'll help you move.
Say,
Matter of fact, Kevin in Culver City, you owe me wings. You out here.
You owe me wings.
Bring the wings and come help him move. Matter of fact, scratch the wings. Just come pick up a couch.
And you could not have an easier move. You could not have an easier move.
You going right down
Because
the hallway?
I'm going down the hall.
Yeah.
You're not even a level up or down. What do you got?
You got it then, Rob. You could do that.
No, I can't.
Why? It's an easy move. All right, so here's some of the odd mob weighing in on this Geno Smith, Pete Carroll thing. Barry Bonds, the home run king, says Geno's only ass because the O-line sucks. and no weapons besides the injured tight end. So I guess he qualified it a couple of comments
He ain't
later.
got to turn it over like this, though. I'm not saying he got to be, throwing crazy numbers like Matthew Stafford. I know you don't want to hear that.
And then
You got the lowest point total of any team.
Courtney Miller says, no, Pete Carroll's a program rebuilder. You guys should know better than this. He built it at USC when they were trash. He built it in Seattle when they were trash. He's going to rebuild the Raiders.
Yeah, when he was in his prime, he was a
Exactly.
fried chicken. He was 45.
Yeah. And then
Reggie Bush done had a whole career and retired for several years now.
someone else says, Rob Parker doesn't watch film. He watches Golden Girl tapes.
No,
That's true.
They ain't wrong there.
Yeah. You said like it's a bad thing.
I know,
Is that an insult?
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Listen, would you rather watch Golden Girl film
Or the Raiders? I'm watching Golden Girl.
Thank you for being a friend.
You don't
That's
even want to watch. Forget about the film. You don't want to watch the game. You don't watch anything to do with the Raiders. But I did cover that 2002 Super Bowl, which I'll never forget. Well, it was in San Diego, right? Yep.
What was her name?
No, I'm talking about the.
Okay, because the way you said you'll never forget, I'm like, okay, that didn't seem like it was about the game.
You know what? I had a most awesome time in San Diego once. I was covering baseball real quick.
Okay.
And I'm at the bar.
Okay. We went from covering baseball, you at the bar. That happened quick.
No, I'm at the bar. And you know what kind of town that is? Everybody's in the Navy, right?
That is true.
So there's nothing but a lot of women and their men are,
Abroad?
yeah, they're abroad,
Deployed
doing their thing. So I'm there at the bar, just sitting there, and the bartender says, hey, here's a drink. I'm like, oh, that's nice. He points over there, said, she sent the drink to you. I said, oh, thank you. Bartender comes over and gives me another drink. He says, she sent that one over here to you. I looked at it, I said, what? Oh, thank you. Tap me against it. Here's another drink. That one might cheat. I went to Bill Cosby's house, too. I had a drink, and I woke up disrobed.
Are we going somewhere, or they just bought you drinks? Is that it?
But you're sitting at a bar, 3 drinks in a matter of 20 minutes? I mean, that's pretty impressive. I was in my heyday back then.
Now,
I was that guy. I was 20-something years old.
Alex and Rob G.
I was 27, 26 years old.
You guys remember when we did a deep dive on his Golden Girls cruise when we found out?
My hair
pants.
My hair was black.
Tighter pants.
I didn't have a paunch.
The shorter shorts.
Rob, how dark was it? Are you sure?
Are you sure it wasn't a midshipman who was sending you those drinks?
I'm just asking. Are you sure?
It was a Friday night.
Was her name Terry with an I?
No, it was Jamie.
All right, can you go to Martin?
Yes, go to Martin. All right.
You guys
College Kids coming up next. Martin Weiss now.
I can't stand being on this show.
Thursday night football. We're 7 minutes into the first quarter, scoreless. Raiders got the ball for their second possession thus far. Broncos had the ball. Raiders had the ball. The Broncos got it on their own goal line, ran a few plays and punted back to the Raiders. Now they are on the plus side of the territory here as Astigenti gets to carry around the 50-yard line and it's Stonewall at the line of scrimmage. Astigenti has 4 carries for 8 yards. Geno Smith 3 completions for 19 yards. No passing yards yet for the Denver Broncos, 9 rushing for J.K. Dobbins. Only one game in the NBA today. That's the Clippers and the Suns. That game tips off in about half an hour. They will not have James Harden nor Kawhi Leonard in Los Angeles. Oh, I'm sorry, the game's in Phoenix. But James Harden and Kawhi Leonard will not play today. James for personal reasons and Kawhi for an ankle. Bradley Beal, however, will play. LeBron James has been dealing with sciatica on his right side. He's been cleared for contact and will be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. He'll not travel with the team on its upcoming 5-game road trip, which starts in Atlanta on Saturday. Fire destroyed the home of Heat coach Eric Spoelstra Thursday morning when the team was flying back from Denver. Luckily, nobody was home or injured. In NFL news, Colts cornerback Sauce Gardner cleared concussion protocol. He's expected to play Week 10 against the Falcons. That game's overseas. Some other players returned to practice today. The Bills running back James Cook, Panthers running back Rico Dowdle, Lions right tackle Penei Sewell, and Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. In Philadelphia, both running back Saquon Barkley and wide receiver A.J. Brown were on the practice field, and quarterback Brock Purdy getting closer to returning per head coach Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan saying they'll make a decision on Friday whether or not Brock will suit up on Sunday. In baseball, John Schneider will return as the Blue Jays manager, but Don Mattingly will not return to Toronto in 2026. He was been the bench coach for the last 3 seasons, and the San Diego Padres have hired Craig Stammen as their new manager. Stammen's 41. He's a longtime reliever for both the Padres and the Nationals. Again, Thursday night football. Just under 6 minutes in the first quarter. Raiders with the ball. Just got a first down. Geno Smith 30 yards passing. Tyler Lockett converting that first down. He's got 15 yards receiving. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Martin. Odd couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song Thursday. And aches and pains can sneak up during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep it moving. Please use as directed. Nothing right now, as you heard Martin say, and it's Thursday Night Football. We'll continue to keep you updated. But right now, it's time for College Kids.
It's time for the College Kids here on The Odd Couple. A look at this week's college football through the eyes of the young and inexperienced.
The rookie and the vet.
They swear they know college ball.
Takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, right.
Fundamentals are going to show up.
Are their takes sophomoric or graduation worthy? Rob and Kelvin will decide. Bring them on.
We got the imaging going, so you know it's going to be a good week, not like last week. It is College Kids.
Don't do Mary like that.
I know. We didn't have the imaging. It was pretty rough out.
This week, we're talking SEC football with none other.
It was maple syrup rough.
Of the SECT podcast, your favorite, my favorite, everyone's favorite, Cierra Clark.
Cierra.
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks for letting me come on.
You heard her? Thanks for joining her.
Yeah, she getting carried away.
Now.
Get a few times on the show. Now it's her show.
Wow.
You know what? You ain't graduating. Sophomore already. That's how we started, Alex.
Back to school. Back to school.
All right, guys. Sierra's got 3 SEC football-related topics. We're going to get right to it. You know how this segment works. Topic number 1, Cierra says, you know what? I don't think we should be giving out automatic bids in this group of 5 teams anymore. Point blank, period, end of sentence. Cierra, explain yourself.
Yeah, so the college football playoff rankings, the first ones of this season, came out this week, and Memphis is ranked, which means that they're set in the college football playoff, the predictions, because they're the group of 5 team. And it's just like, okay, they haven't really had many impressive wins. They beat a bad Arkansas team who fired their coach, and I'm just sick of it. And I could be biased because I'm an Orlando native, and I was tired of UCF crying when it was the 4-team playoff and how they weren't in. Well, they don't play anybody. So last year, there was Boise State that was in, but they had their star running back, Ashton Genty. Memphis does not have that. They don't need to be in the playoff. Let a more deserving team in.
I think you are not graduating with
Back to school. Back to school.
Cierra, I know you want it to be like fair, square, and all that kind of stuff. This thing is about money.
Yeah.
And about the big powers and the teams they want in and the ones who can bring people to the games and all that kind of stuff who travel. It'll never be fair and let's look at the schedule or whatever. They're going to put the teams in that they want. That's how college football works. It has always worked that way. I don't care how many people they invite to the national championship tournament or whatever championship round or whatever. It's always going to be the big boy.
Well, sophomore, if I'm understanding right, then I think what you're saying is you got to give Cinderella. They're going to give Cinderella a chance. Now, they know ultimately it's not going to be Cinderella in the big game. They know that. But Cinderella can always have a chance. It's what you do in March Madness. You get finally one random team to make it to the Sweet 16. And college football playoffs, you'll have a team that we all know ain't got a shot in, you know what, winning it. But you got to keep hope alive. That's what you got to do. Cierra, you got to keep hope alive.
Yeah, it's not the same as college basketball, in my opinion, but we can agree to disagree.
That we will, then.
That's right. Stay after school.
All right, guys. Topic number 2, College Kids here with Cierra Clark. Cierra says Indiana should be ranked number 1 in the new CFP rankings, not the Ohio State. She's been talking to Kelvin too much. Cierra, tell us why.
Well, because Ohio State really hasn't played anyone. They're number 1 because they're that brand name of Ohio State. There's so many diehard Ohio State fans. I grew up an Ohio State fan. I understand, like you said, it's a lot about money. But they haven't really played anyone. They beat a bad Texas team, like I said. Now, Indiana, they beat up UCLA by like 50 points. They also beat Oregon, who was ranked, on the road by double digits. And their quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, is playing lights out. And Indiana has a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense in the country. I think this Indiana team is scary. And we're talking Indiana football, not Indiana basketball in the 80s. So I think they deserve that one.
You just explained why it's sophomoric at the end.
Back to school.
Because we're talking Indiana football. They ain't about to have Indiana football ranked number 1 over a blue blood like Ohio State, especially in Ohio State is the reigning champ.
That just came off a championship.
They ain't doing that. Now, look, Indiana has looked impressive. They've turned their program around very fast. And I get a great quarterback, possibly could be a Heisman Trophy winner. I hear you and all that. But they're not just going to take it from Ohio State, just give it to Indiana. And again, if this was basketball, maybe they'd be ranked number 1. So, no, I disagree. Ohio State, as much as it pains me growing up in Ann Arbor, Michigan to say it, they deserve it as of now.
You know, again, sophomoric.
Back to school. Back to school.
What do you think this is? The Pacers or something, because they went to the finals or whatever? Indiana ain't getting that kind of love, not yet. Beat Ohio State at some point, knock them off, knock them out. Then people will take a look and say, wow, you know what? They'll give them some credit, but that ain't going to happen beforehand. I'm sorry. And again, Kelvin said the biggest thing. They're coming off a national championship. And whenever you're coming off a national championship, they're always going to give you the respect. And they've blown out the people they were supposed to blow out. So there's no reason not to dislike
I can dislike
Ohio
I get
State.
your point.
Well, I understand. All right.
All right, last one. College Kids, Cierra Clark from SECT Podcast in with the Odd Couple. Here we go. Cierra says, you know what? Let's be honest.
Is this Simon Says or Cierra Says?
Cierra Says.
Okay, go ahead.
LSU is not the sexiest job in college football anymore, despite what people think. Simply because of all that craziness the Louisiana governor displayed last week. We talked about it on the show. Cierra, tell us why.
Cierra just doesn't like gumbo. That's it. Go ahead, Cierra.
Gumbo.
Now, am I campaigning for the best coach in college football to coach my team, the University of Florida, who's currently coachless right now? Maybe, maybe not. But the wilding out that the Louisiana governor did was absolutely crazy. And not to get political, but he literally said that he would rather have Donald Trump pick out the next head coach than the athletic director, which was absolutely crazy. So if I am a star coach, like a Lane Kiffin or something, because those are the types of coaches that LSU is going to be eyeing, I'm like, hold up, I don't want to run the program. I don't want the state of Louisiana running my program. So I think they shot themselves in the foot this past week.
Sophomore.
Back to school. Back to
Cierra,
school.
do you know what the S in Louisiana State stands for?
What is it?
State.
Yes, because it's a state school, and the state is the one that's the employer, right? It's not private. So yes, when the governor sees $50 million here, and the same guy had to pay out another $80 million to somebody else, he does have a right to say, what's going on here? Why is the state of Louisiana having to pay out? They got all kinds of issues. Why are we giving away $50 million to a bad football coach and letting the same guy who's paid out more than $130 million to two guys, let him pick another coach? I don't have an issue with it.
Cierra, you're finally graduating.
Now they always say congratulations.
Man, if you don't go do something else, Governor, we got too much going on. Governor, if you don't go help the homeless, go feed the kids, help the schools, Governor, we ain't got no time for you to be worrying about that. You know how much money we got
I didn't
at
know
LSU?
that was a being governor.
Yeah, the governor can do something else. So I'm with you, Cierra. We got an athletic director. Fine, fire the athletic director if that's what you want to do. I'm with that. Hire somebody else.
Guess what they did right away? They
fired the athletic. We knew that. We knew that. We talked about that.
We talked about it
last week,
yes.
but. Absolutely. Now you move on and you let the next person hire them and move on. You got more stuff to do. Cierra,
Thank you,
graduated.
Cierra.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will do it again.
Cierra got
in a
beat
couple
up
weeks.
this week.
She did get roughed up a little bit. You know, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Cierra.
All right, Shop Talk on the way. We'll see what Rob G cooked up. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
And I'm going to pump the brakes because they are not, Rob G, N-O-T, a dynasty. Yes, they won in 2000, but then they went
2020.
2020. They didn't win again until 2024. So there was 3 years that went by, okay? So that kind of took that championships out of the dynasty tag. To me, you need to win 3 in a row or 3 out of 4. Like to be a dynasty. That's the way I look at it. And yes, they're the first team to win back-to-back since the Yankees, who won in 98, 99, and 2000. And the first National League team to win since the Cincinnati Reds when they won back-to-back in 1975, 76. And I know a lot of people nowadays, they think everything's a dynasty. The San Francisco Giants won 3 championships in what, 5 years or whatever it was?
It was 5, yep.
Never won back-to-back. They're not a dynasty to me. Did they have an unbelievable run? But they didn't even win back-to-back. And they won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, didn't make the playoffs, won a championship, and didn't make the playoffs. Come on, that's not a dynasty.
Well, they're like you, a brand muffin. At least they're consistent.
They are consistent.
Win, don't get in. Win, don't get in. Win.
You get my point.
I do get your point.
And the same thing, people try to say the Spurs and no, they just had a winning culture there. But they won 5 in 20 years, not a dynasty. When the Yankees won, they won in 96. They did not win in 97. Then they won 98, 99, 2000. So they won 3 in a row and 4 out of 5. That's a dynasty.
They were for sure.
Am I right? That's a dynasty.
That's not in question.
And when I look at this Dodger team, and of course the way that they won this one left a lot to be desired. I don't look at them in the same light that I look at that Yankee team in 2000 or the Cincinnati Reds. Now, the Reds weren't a dynasty. They won the back-to-back, but they had the big red machine. That was an incredible team with so many great players and all that. This Dodger team, now, if they win another one, obviously they have to win another one. If they win 3 in a row, then I'm going to say that they're a dynasty. But right now, from 2020 to 2025 with the 3 champions, they're not a dynasty. They're a very good team that's won back-to-back championships. You tip your cap, even if it's somewhat fraudulent. You tip your cap because
Stop it. You can't help yourself, boy. You're going to let it slide in there.
Because they did win.
Give me my cookies back.
I'm not, no.
These
are going home.
Give me all 25 of the cookies you got.
No, I mean, we shared them with everybody. I had the box in my bag. I had to take it out.
The look you gave me when I said, "Oh no, those for everybody," you gave me a look like, "Who was everybody?" Look, I get your sentiment of the winning 3 in a row. The only difference, the reason why I'll disagree with you, is because specifically baseball is much harder to win than in NBA. Right? If you got Shaq and Kobe, you can run off. If you got Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Phil Jackson and Dennis Rodman, you can run off 3. You can do that in basketball. The Heatles go to 4 in a row. They only win 2, but, it's questionable if that, You can do that in basketball, football, if you got a team, the Cowboys, as they play Monday night, the old Cowboys. It's so hard to win in baseball. This is why every series is celebrated.
It's just
wild
a lot
card,
that goes into it. You got to remember that.
No, I'm not mad at it. The wild card looks the same as the World Series until parade and all that because it's so hard to win. It's 162 games. It is a marathon. You got guys out, guys in. You're bringing up young guys from AAA. Guys are going down, then they're coming back. That was just, yeah. And it's so difficult to win. Turnover there for Cowboys as they were marching down.
It's going to be a bad night at the office, it looks like.
Yeah, one of those. Looks like one of those for them. But this is why, to me, I say that I understand why people are considered the dynasty for them. Because here's the other thing. They have 5 pennant titles since 2017.
Yeah, but that's not.
Well, hold on. I'm just saying. They went to the World Series in 2017, lost to the Astros. We all know what happened there. The Trastros, a lot of cheating going on. So I think that benefited them. People feel like they got cheated in that one. They go the very next year, they lose to Mookie Betts in the Red Sox. They would get Mookie 2 years later. But that, to me, going to the World Series 5 times since 2017 and winning 3, that's why you get the dynasty. Because they've won 3 and have gone to 5, Rob. That is insane, and that's why you
lost 2.
Yes, they lost 2, and one was controversial in the cheating.
But they lost 2.
They did, but they
how
won
are you a
3
dynasty
and 5
when you've lost two championships?
3 in 5 years, 3 and 5 appearances since 2017 is to me, and the expectations. I don't know. I didn't look at odds, and Martin might know. I would imagine they're the odds-on favorite right now. Rob G said thumbs up without even looking.
Course. I mean,
so what I'm saying
every
is
team that wins
the expectation is for them to win again, which would let's assume
that's
4.
Yeah, if you believe
and you also mentioned, look how hard it is. Back-to-back.
No, but that's
right now.
No, but that's what makes you a dynasty. And here's the thing.
A couple Rob, Kelvin on a TV theme song Thursday. Thank you to Cierra Clark who joined us. Everybody don't love Raymond? All right, and if you miss any of today's show, you can catch the podcast. Rob G will put it up. It'll be, of course, wherever you get your podcast. Right after the show, it'll be up there. And you're going to get that. Then you'll also get a best-of version as well. Rated 5 stars. Share it, like it, all that good stuff.
What if you're doing a radio show and you don't have a best-of version? There's not enough stuff to give a best-of.
It's just the show. That was it?
Yeah, that was
it. And they just probably sent an apology, too. Like, we're sorry. That's all we
there's no best-of.
Sorry you had to listen to that. We are bad. No, we got multiples. We can give you a couple of best-ofs if we wanted to. So Rob G's getting that up. Go check out the pod when you can. Right now, it's time for Shop Talk.
Ain't nobody exempt in the barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt. You can talk about whoever and whatever, whenever you want to in the barbershop.
Now, it's Shop Talk.
That's right. It's Shop Talk here on the Odd Couple of Fox Sports Radio. A segment where we talk about something happening outside of the world of sports. This week, we're cheating. because something so egregious has been going on in the NBA that we got to talk about it. The Boston Celtics are having a rough season, but nobody's having a rougher season than Jaylen Brown. Not statistically, he's been great. It's because my man has now had at least 2 instances where his spray-on hair has rubbed off on the jersey of an opponent.
I'm sending my cleaning bill because all that stuff, right?
So, so very easy. Here's the question. We're all men here. There's no women on the show today. As a man, does Jaylen Brown need to stop with the hairspray?
All I want you to know, before you got here, our chairs were marked when Chris was here. I'm just saying.
Oh, look. Oh, Chris, it wasn't that funny, Chris. Chris, it wasn't that funny. Chris, you gotta relax, Chris.
Oh my God!
You gotta relax.
Oh my gosh, Rob!
What was that? That was Stay Glow? What was the name of that?
Soul Glow.
Soul Glow.
Just let yourself so silky smooth. Just let it shine through.
Here you go, Rob. Just let yourself. No, look, man, this is the thing about it, Rob G. What's disappointing about this is he's not going out on the night in Vegas, right? I get that, okay? You want to look sharp. You want to look clean. Sometimes your barber hits you with a little, a little spray. You just had this happen 2 weeks ago. He did, to his credit, he owned it up, did a hilarious video with some of his boys kind of around him like he was having an intervention or something, and he called out LeBron, which LeBron caught a stray. He said, LeBron, hook your little homie up. I need the plug in Turkey, where everybody going to get their hair plugs and all the hair follicles in Turkey. So my thing is, why do that again? Like, you already did it. You got out of it. We laughed at it. Why would you do that again when you're sweating, you're playing on deep, you got a bunch of guys all on you like playing defense? You knew this was going to happen again. You make too much money to not just dye it, get some hair follicles, or just go bald.
I just couldn't imagine, like, I don't care my hair. I would never color it. I would never spray it, do all that kind of stuff. I just wonder about that. Like, especially, and then it's all over everybody.
That's the thing.
Right?
If he's going to do it, I dye my beard every, once a month, every couple months. It stays on, Rob. I won't. If I dapped you up, did a little dap hug thing, you wouldn't have Kelvin's beard on your shoulder.
You better not get it on my Odd Couple hoodie.
That's
Rob
nice
G.
hoodie.
It would say the odd coup because the black would just
cool.
wipe it all
just
off.
couple cool. Yeah, so I'm blown away that potentially, especially if
it can rub off.
And not only that, it's on potentially millions of people could be watching you. You know what I mean? And this is the different era too. Like, all this stuff's gonna go on social. You knew this was gonna happen, Jaylen. You just did it 2 weeks ago. So now what does he do? Does he ride it out like, I'm just a spray-on dog? That's what I do.
Yeah, no, y'all both wrong. The key is he got to go full send the other way and put more dye in than what he was wearing.
More dye? Well, Carlos Boozer can tell him who to call.
Exactly.
Remember, Carlos Boozer went just straight tar?
Shoe polish.
He just went straight tar.
And LeBron James does it right. Because he does it a lot. You can see it in his hair.
He got the hairpiece?
But he sweats most of it out during the game. He wipes it off. You see when he's on the side with his little paper towel.
No, that. My just thoughts. That ain't dye. That's like
whatever.
That's why he's always patting
whatever
it down.
he has on it.
No, I'm saying he's always patting it down. Glue? That's like a piece.
No, I don't think it's a piece.
Alex, what would you do if they rubbed off on you?
That's why you're always patting it down, trying to keep it down.
And then he wears a hat at the post game so that you don't see it all sweated out.
Well, that's why Jaylen asked him. He said, "Help your boy out. What you doing?" LeBron caught a stray and ain't like that. He said, "Don't ask me. Go to Turkey, Jaylen. You got the money. They'll do a deal with you. They'll sponsor it. Hey, Jaylen Brown,
Alex,
when I was going bald, I did
even
this."
believe this conversation, can you?
Nah, because he goes here looking like Thor. That's why.
It just doesn't make any sense. Alex he's got the good hair.
He does have the good hair.
You're lucky.
Can't lie. Go to Turkey, man. Bring me back some food too.
We are Fox Sports.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations. That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank
I
you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it. You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong. For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Unbelievable. Hour number 3 here on the Odd Couple. On
Number 3.
TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain. Make happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. Don't forget, with the iHeartRadio app, you can stream us from wherever you happen to be. Catch us and all the fine Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7. In the new and improved iHeart app, just search Fox Sports Radio on the app. Stream us live all day, every day, and be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets. You remember that days, right? So when you in the iHeart Radio app, it always pops up to the top of your screen. Don't forget, in about 28 minutes, Teichert's Tower of Trivia, the International Incident NBA Stars Edition. Or maybe not Incident.
All right.
International NBA Stars Edition. Also, last call, your chance to jump in case you weren't able to get in earlier in the show. And there we are. All right. Rob G, you got an update?
Yeah, got an update on this Raider game. If you missed Martin Weiss's award-winning update, then you would know.
I never missed Martin Weiss's update.
That the Las Vegas Raiders, who Rob wants to clean house and fire everybody.
But I did take them +9.
You did?
Are up
tonight.
7-0 in the second quarter, just under 12 minutes left here in Denver. And they showed this stat on the broadcast, which I don't know if is impressive or sad. I'll let you guys be the judge. The Raiders led 7-0 after 1, okay? It was their largest lead they've had at the end of a first quarter since week 5 of 2024.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You still want to fire Pete Carroll if he's making history like that, Rob?
Yes,
Man.
I want to fire Pete Carroll.
That is embarrassing, yo. You accidentally have a good quarter. You know what I mean? The other team gives you a pick 6 and you go up 7 in the quarter and leave it that way. That's bad.
Well,
but you know what else is bad is the Broncos right now.
Look at this throw right here. What play was this?
Nice little tight end screen. You ain't like it?
Where's he going with it?
You ain't like it. It's messed
You ain't
up.
like it? That wasn't it? That wasn't how it's supposed to look?
That with 2 defenders right there. Like that's a loss.
Hey,
of
Geno, you don't have to throw it to them when they're just sitting there waiting on
they're
them.
right. And like you're gonna get if he catches
A loss of 5 yards.
A loss of 5 yards. That's the catch. That can't be the play.
I'm sorry.
And you know
Rob
what
G.
sucks is Rob's really playing into the stereotype because as far as I know, I gotta look it up here. The Denver Broncos still do not have a first down midway through, just midway through the second quarter.
All right, Martin says that's true.
And yet, Rob has not said a single slanderous sentence about Bo Nix. I can't quite put my finger on that one.
What are you trying to say,
But
Rob
Geno
G?
Smith, Geno Pizza, throwing the 5-yard negative screen
Yeah,
pass.
I mean, listen, Bo Nix, man, the Broncos are escaping because last week they could have lost. Thanks for his legs, he got them in field goal position and they kicked
They
the field
look
goal
like
one.
Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs last year.
Right.
See, there's another one. You see that one? Rob G, what was that? That was another one?
Why you ain't talking about Bo Nix, Rob? Why
Bo
you keep
Nix ain't
pointing
getting
out
first down.
what the
Bo
black man's doing?
Ricks. Can we get some DEI dissing going on?
Rob wants to be the only rich black dude in America.
Can you get some?
is that what it is?
That's what I heard.
Can you be more inclusive in your disses?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everybody.
I thought everybody was getting it, Rob.
Everybody
Apparently
can
not.
get this smoke.
Tom Brady gets it.
He don't play no more.
Well,
He
he
don't
was
play no
getting
more.
it.
He was getting it all.
He was getting it
and the
overtime,
funny thing, the
right?
guys you mentioned is the guy who has 7 rings. Of all the guys,
But he was getting it from
but
me.
he was getting it. He was getting titles is what he was getting. No, the Broncos, they're weird, Rob G. Me and you were talking about a minute ago. It's like either they're 20, 30 points in a quarter, or they're nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have these games where they're just moving the ball and looking good like a Sean Payton on paper you'd think his offense would. They have big fourth quarters.
They got 7 wins. That's all they can.
No, I know. I'm just saying they look
I'm
weird.
with you.
When you watch them, you're always like, huh?
Well, Rob G.
They were determined to get that screen pass, by the way.
Exactly. Speaking of good black quarterbacks.
Yeah, we're going to segue to another black quarterback who
Good
Rob
is relative.
out of the league. Tell you that right now.
What are you
That's
talking
a
about?
tease.
How come I'm the anti-black
You do want him out of the league, but it's a good way. It's a clever way.
League.
It's a clever way.
So you guys know we talked about it earlier this week. Kyler Murray put on IR after what was allegedly a soft benching in Arizona. They're ready to move on, it appears. Get out of the Kyler Murray business. Move on to Jacoby Brissett, which is a crazy sentence to say.
That's even worse. Like, I don't know where you're going with that. The coach is basically saying, okay, you can fire me.
Well, I don't think it's the coach. I think that's how bad it is for Kyler. That they look at Jacoby as a perfect backup. Like, he could be my backup for a decade.
No,
sure.
but I'm just saying, like, you put it. Say you say, okay, Kyler's out, and then they lose 4 games in a row, and he's bad. Do you know what I mean?
But see, that's why I feel like this is a universal owner, general manager, coach. They're like, we good. Like, it's one of them conversations. They go, hey, Rob, if you're the coach, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You good. If y'all go 0-6, you go 6-0.
They say that now. Yeah, we'll see who's the coach after this year.
Yeah.
So guys, before Kyler was put on IR, Mike Florio said on Pro Football Talk that it was likely that Kyler would get traded this offseason. They wanted to trade him at the deadline. They couldn't. Too many moving parts. It is what it is. Well, now on Thursday, ESPN's Dan Graziano reported that rather than a trade, you could see a situation where the Arizona Cardinals just flat out cut Kyler Murray and eat what's left of his salary. They said, when you have Russell Wilson taking that $80 million debt hit, the $55 million with Kyler doesn't feel so bad. So again, in summary, don't be surprised if Kyler Murray is cut this offseason in Arizona.
Yeah, he's not 100% not going to be on that team next year. I mean, that's a flat out. He won't be there. How he won't be there? Cut, release, trade. If it's a somehow off-season trade or something. If somebody were interested, if somebody needed a quarterback, because one thing we've talked about all the time, somebody's going to look at him, I believe, and they're going to say, I can fix him. He was a number 1 pick for a reason, right? Heisman Trophy winner, like he's that guy. There's somebody who's going to believe that. I don't know who it is, but there's somebody who will, because we've seen Baker. We've seen Geno for 2 or 3 years until now, and we've seen Baker. So I believe somebody's going to do that, but they're done. And it's a disappointing thing because what happened? They gave him a boatload of money. He had a season and a half where he was solid to good, really good, and it's just been downhill ever since. He's got receivers. He's had some offensive players, some running backs at times. You start to hear, remember they did the whole, they knew he wasn't looking at the film, studying his book. They knew that.
They put it in his contract.
They put it in his contract. You got to study, which is crazy for a quarterback.
The best was Jamarcus Russell, though, where they gave him
put the blank DVD. You like it? You see it? Would you? Yeah. That's a good plays. I like that. Boy, that's a blank DVD. I like all them plays. That was it.
How embarrassing is that?
Remember what's the want to get away? That's one of them want to get away moments right there.
Yeah, I got a different plan for Kyler Murray.
What's that?
Got your money, they're gonna cut you or whatever. I would go play baseball. This is like one of the, and I know he's 28, and that was it the Oakland A's? Oakland A's have his rights. 28, you got your NFL money. This dude is the first player ever. We're talking about in the United States, right? In this country. Ever to be drafted in the first round in football and baseball. No other athlete ever was able to do that. That tells you about his baseball skill.
Oh, for sure.
Because baseball guys, like Mike Piazza, who winds up going to the Hall of Fame, was drafted in like the 70th round.
Yeah, it's round.
Like, you know what I mean?
Round.
Like 50 rounds of drafts. And to be the first ever in baseball and football, I just don't know where the football's going from here. That's just me. And I don't know, obviously if to be a first-round draft pick in baseball, why not? That would be, what a story that would be. I just don't know where his NFL career, you're right, somebody's going to feel like they can fix him and he can do that. Do I see him having like some great career if he moves on somewhere else? No, I just don't. I'm not sold on it.
I think, to add to your point, I think you have a really creative idea, and he's still young enough. You know what I mean? 28, I know that's older, but it's not
older,
ancient.
I mean,
and obviously you were talented.
Came up late. You know what I mean?
Right.
Later
Good
than
point.
normal.
Good point. And also, clearly at one point in time, you were that talented that you were a first-round pick. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
you're not
saying.
a 32nd round pick.
No.
Here's the thing. To me, Kyler would have to say, am I trying to do something different? Remember, a lot of people are like, man, what would LeBron look like if he was a tight end? You know, we've done a handful of players in any sport. What would they look like if they went there? If Kyler said, to your point, I've got money, I can always say I was a number one pick and I did things in the NFL. I had a solid couple of years. Now I want to go try and do something. And I know it might take me 3 years. I might have to go down and AAA, AA ball.
You remember the Hail Murray? You remember that? He threw that?
Yep.
And the coach was the offensive guy.
Cliff Kingsbury.
You remember that? He was saying, remember that, Rob G, you remember? He was like, yeah, between Kyler and Patrick, they'll be swapping MVPs. Do you remember that?
Man, he meant MVP.
You remember that conversation?
MVP is what he meant. But so does Kyler want to do something different? Do I want to be unique? Do I want to have a story?
That would
right?
be
I'm
a
with
story.
That.
That would be unique.
Here's the thing with the NFL, and specifically the position he plays, Rob. Say he goes and sits down for a year or two, meaning I'm just a backup guy or I'm just in and out. If he ends up having a 6-8 game stretch where he plays well, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1,215, 200, get 2,000 yards, somebody's going to pay him $30, $40 million. Geno just got paid a bunch of money a couple of years ago. Baker just got Sam about to get another check because the Seahawks are going to want to re-up and get him more. And I think that's Kyler
depends on what happens in the
Tyler is a quarterback. And all you got to do, show up, be good for a half a season, somebody's going to cash you out more than you're supposed to. And that's the problem. So he's got a chance. He's too young. He can get another check. He can get another 30, 40, 50, 60, $80 million pay. Seriously. If he goes somewhere, plays good for a year, somebody might give him a 4-year, $80 million, because in their mind, it's only $20 million for a starting quarterback, and he can get $80 million again. So the money that he can get just by simply being a capable quarterback, so does he want the bread, the money, or does he want to do something cool, unique? Maybe me and my dad always wanted to see what I look like baseball, kind of the Jordan thing.
Right. Jordan and a lot of people. Deion Sanders. There's a ton of players who were able to play two sports. And
Bo Jackson. Obviously.
Right. And you look at it and go, wow, that's incredible.
What was the receiver from Notre Dame? Shemiza, whatever?
Samardzija, who was a pitcher for the Cubs. He was a pitcher.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston was a baseball player. There's a ton. Danny Ainge played third base for the Blue Jays and was an NBA player.
Matthew Stafford was a catcher.
All that. Did he catch?
He caught Clayton.
Clayton Kershaw.
Am I adding on stuff? Did I make up stories?
Yeah, you made up that story, right? They went to the same high school.
I thought they was on the same team.
No, but was he a catcher? I would have. Yeah, he wasn't a pitcher too with that arm. I'm just surprised he would be catcher. No,
look that up. I feel like I'm right. Yeah, thank you, Martin.
He was?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a catcher. Wow.
It's not like they don't bring it up during every broadcast.
Yeah, I know.
Don't put him in a box just because he can throw one ball don't mean he can throw another.
You're right, Rob G. Sometimes. Enough already. We heard it. He just shanked that, didn't he?
Like, did you know Ryan Fitzpatrick played at Harvard?
Right,
that's one of the ones, too. No, did you know Matthew Stafford and Clayton Kershaw went to high school together? No, I didn't know that.
Is the Broncos punter trying to get fired?
Do you know that Kelvin Washington does a morning show on
Did you know Rob Parker's a Hall of Famer?
Did you know he has a Hall of Fame?
What?
Hall of Fame vote. Did you know Rob Parker has MLB, bro? Because you need to know.
Yeah,
did you know Rob Parker has a barber shop in Detroit?
We just celebrated our 23rd year.
You should have called your, what's your man's name again?
Who, Tico?
Yeah, you should have called Tico. Ask him stop spray painting Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Tico, stop doing that. Tico, help him out.
All right, 877-99 on Fox.
That'd be cool though. If Kyler Murray did it, that would be.
I just think it would be something, and obviously again, he was a first round pick. He has baseball talent.
Yeah, it's in there.
877-99 on Fox is the question. Is the telephone number. And if the Cardinals cut Kyler Murray, should he quit football and play baseball, or just stick with football and go to another team? We'll continue that conversation next with you. 877-99 on Fox. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. And you know what you need to do.
What's that?
stick and stain.
Unless you're a black quarterback, because then you got to go play baseball and do something.
And it pains me to say this because anybody knows just as far as basketball preference over the last 6-7 years, my guy was Luka. And it still is. Luka's incredible. He was incredible.
No, what? Is he or isn't he? You said he still is. What does that mean?
He's still my guy.
No. What, is it
I don't
Wemby
have
or
a
is it
singular
Luka?
guy.
Yeah,
Can I
one
talk?
guy. No, one guy.
No.
Pick one guy.
Luka is that guy still. The dude's averaging like 40-something a game. But when you start to look at this, and if I'm projecting about, if I'm the Washington franchise and I want a guy for the next 8-10 years, whatever you want to say, who am I moving forward with? If there's anybody in the NBA, who would I want? And even despite these last couple games, despite how he looked last night against the Lakers, they fouled him out, struggled with the double team. He even talked about that teams are kind of finding a way to get after him a little bit, get up underneath him being 8'8". It's still Wemby. And I had to think about why. Because Luka, not a great game as far as percentage. He was 9 for 27, but 35 triple-double.
Yeah, you should get 20. You should get 35
on
points
27
shots.
Yeah, 27 shots.
That's awful.
He had a bad night shooting efficiency-wise. He missed some handful of free throws. They even asked him after the game. He said, free throws, I missed some free throws. And it ended up being way longer, 1 minute at the end because the Lakers just didn't want to win. But the thing for me, the thing that is the separator with Wemby, Rob, for me, the difference is, number one, I ain't got to motivate Wemby, and this is just beyond Luka. I don't have to motivate Wemby to want to be the best. I don't have to motivate Wemby to want to play defense. I don't have to motivate Wemby to take an offseason seriously, and I like that. I also like this about Wemby. The thing about Luka that makes him great is also the thing that can be his kryptonite. And it reminds me of Luka between LeBron and Allen Iverson, where they are the centerpiece. They are the gravity of the world. They are the system. Everything orbits around them. There's no other system. We don't run this. We don't run that. This is how we do it. This is the way our flow, our schematics. It is you do you, and we hope we win. And they got Allen Iverson to a finals, but didn't do much more after that. It's been working for LeBron for the most part. Got 4 rings, but there were times you wish he would work it
4
around
years
more,
and
run a
24
system.
years? Okay.
Then you're right there. You go. And I wonder, is Luka the hybrid of LeBron and Iverson in that point of he is the system, and will that work for championships? What I like about Wemby is that Wemby will be able to be the guy that dropped 30, 40 tonight, 20 boards, whatever, or he can have his team win and still be successful if he has 18 points, 25 rebounds, 10 blocks. He doesn't have to singularly score. And it reminds me of another big that they had on that team in Tim Duncan, where Tim Duncan could be the focal point, score and put him down on the block, give you 30 and 20, or Tim Duncan could be the best one on the floor, 15 points, 20 boards, 10 blocks, 5 assists, and just make key plays. And Wemby reminds me of a better, at least evolved version of that. And I think for me, moving forward, I want to be able to have that. A guy that can be a defensive player of the year, a guy that essentially could be a top 5 scorer in this league as well, and also be a guy that the team wants to play for and that'll be motivated to play night in, night out, season. And Wemby, to me, when I watch the league right now, there's a handful of amazing players that if you said this player, I'm not mad at, but for me, it's Wemby. I think that's the differentiator, is that he has a chance to be the best in a multitude of ways, where specifically if I go up against with Luka, if he's not scoring 35, 40, he's not going to be the most effective, and that's the separator for me.
Yeah, I just think your analysis is premature, and sure, you can look into your crystal ball and you look at what you see.
It's what we do,
say,
Rob.
Okay, I'm just saying, but the idea.
It's what we do.
There's a lot of things and factors there, especially injury-wise. He's already had the blood clots.
What the blood clot?
He's a big guy, tall guy with the foot and ankle issues that those guys usually have.
Rob. I keep telling you.
I'm not wishing. I'm just giving you like
he
what's
is
happened
differently built than the other
guys
ones.
who are that size, and he's thin as a rail. We know
I can't argue that.
What is he? A monk? He was a monk this summer or whatever. So I know that was a bad TV show, but I think he was actually a monk.
Was that the Monkeys?
No, the Monk. It was called Monk. Like a
the Monk, the nerd, the
show.
OCD dude. Yeah, Monk.
Yeah,
Monk.
Monk or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, there was one stretch when everybody was saying he was the greatest player ever, and then all I remember, the Spurs losing 18 games in a row, and I thought to myself, how could you be a generational talent, seriously, and ever in the history of your life, high school, pee-wee basketball, like there's no way you should lose 18 in a row. And that bothered me. And even in this case here, and it's a couple bad games, but at some point they'll figure out what they need to do to neutralize him. And I'm not saying they're going to stop him or he won't be able to score and he's going to score 14 points every night. But if you think that he's just going to run the roost and have the next 20 years and put up all the points and block every shot and nobody else is going to come around, because he's going to have to win too. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Here we go.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's one of
thought
my
I was
favorites.
at home for a minute.
Alex,
My daughters.
Your daughters, did they
What?
love SpongeBob? Yeah, are they into SpongeBob?
Only two things are on in my house: SpongeBob and Henry Danger.
Really?
Are you up on Henry? Your daughter on Henry Danger? She's probably
What
2
is your
years
daughter
too young.
watching? Is she? What is she?
Let me guess. Bluey.
The older one or the little one?
Older.
Well,
The older one is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Well, that's a movie, but I meant like
Okay.
shows.
Oh, show. I mean, she's up the tablet. She watches like shorts that are
Oh, she's
related
just on
to
the
that.
tablet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the baby? Oh, the baby is
Coco, Encanto, Moana, and Frozen.
Y'all big movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, that's because Disney Plus. You just put it on.
Yeah,
and
you just put it.
walk
yeah.
away.
We were
Put
more
the kid in the cage
shows
and walk
like,
away.
We were Bubble Guppies initially.
Oh, wait, well, that's good.
Bubble Guppies.
Oh, Bubble Guppies was lit. I had to act like I was watching for my daughter, my oldest, my first kid. Oh, Bubble Guppies was lit.
It's good.
What? You be learning and you what? You don't know.
You be learning.
What time is it? It's time for lunch. What time is it? It's
All right.
it's lunchtime.
Rob, what do you watch when you're with the young women that you hang out with? What do they watch?
Well,
Hi, Mr. Parker. Can you turn on Love and Basketball, please? It's season 37.
I would say, can you?
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Oh, they big on that.
Paradise Island.
Oh yeah, you got all
There
of
you go.
Oh, there you go.
Only thing is,
that's the one that she likes.
That's the one.
There you
How
go.
you know, Alex?
Only thing is, she has the milk on her breath. You know what I'm saying? That's the only bad part.
I keep telling her, like, we
Rob,
walk it right
caution.
to the ledge.
All right, let's go.
We show you where the ledge
We
is.
show you the line.
Right
Don't get fired.
You habitual line stepper.
877-99 on Fox. Should
All right.
Kyler Murray play baseball?
Yeah, by the way, YouTube, check us out on YouTube. We appreciate it. All the people in the Odd Mob and all the comments in the YouTubians. Subscribe, like, share, hit the thumbs up icon. Give us some love. Teichert Tower trivia on the way as well. Who
All
we
right,
got?
let's get everybody in. Johnny in Minnesota, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Johnny?
What's up, Rob and Kelvin? What's all you guys doing, man?
We're doing great, man.
Okay, I got my. Hey, Kyler Murray is a very good runner, but I don't think he's a football player. And the baseball thing might, but you know what? If you get $250 million to check out of one thing and start a new career in another one, get $250 in that, you might as well run up in there, dog. That's all I'm saying.
All right, thanks, Johnny. I mean, he got the
He ain't gonna get that kind of money in baseball.
but the A's have his rights, so they'd have to come up with a deal.
He ain't
Tim,
getting that
Chili Tim in Atlanta. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chili?
What up, fellas? What up, fellas? Rob, before I get to my point with Kyler Murray, I want to say I agree with you with the Blue Jays. I was sick. I felt like they cheated me. They did choke. That
They
was one of the biggest
choked.
choke jobs I ever
They
seen in
choked.
my entire life. I was sick from that game. I felt like they cheated me, and I wasn't even a Blue Jays fan.
See? I'm with you, Tim. That was terrible.
Chili, I almost hung up on you. Stop it, Chili. Stop it. Every big play was made by who, Chili?
All you guys were wrong. Rob Parker was right.
Chili,
Chili.
one question.
Rob
Then you
Parker
can get
was
to your call.
absolutely right.
Chili, every big moment was made by who?
No. Hey, Chili.
They stranded so many players.
Yes.
Is that not part of the
They had
game?
every chance
If
to
I
win
told you an
that game.
NBA team went 3 for 30 from 3, is that not part of the game?
No, that's not the same thing, Kelvin. That's not the same thing.
And Tim, this is the other one. The ball that lodged underneath
Okay, I'll give
the
you that.
fence. Like
I'll
if
give you that.
Ball, if that
The
ball,
baseball god, I'll give you
If
that.
that ball hits anywhere else, Tim, you got to run scores and a man on third in that game.
I'll give you that.
Exactly.
That's the only one I'll
All right,
give
go
you.
ahead, Tim. What Chicago?
I'll argue with you later, Tim.
Here's the thing with Kyler Murray, right? I think there's actually two teams that I think he could actually go for. And the reason why I say that, because you remember how they were talking about this year was going to be the year of the college quarterback? Well, all those quarterbacks are pure trash this year. I mean, there's not a good one coming out for this upcoming draft. And I think the Saints or Miami would be ideal for him to go in and take a starting role. So I think he should maybe not go baseball, but I think there's a shot at the Saints or the Dolphins to maybe, pick up, because they both need quarterbacks for sure. And there's none coming out in the draft this year. So why not take a guy that's experienced?
Yeah, 15 teams.
What you mean? Why you do Mendoza like that? He coming out?
He's going to be in the Mendoza line. Andre, Massachusetts. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dre?
How you doing? Thanks for taking the call. Listen, Kyler Murray's down right now, but in no way, shape, or form for me is he out. It's not going the way expected to go in Arizona. Frankly, I thought that Marvin Harrison Jr. would have been something that galvanized his career. It hasn't worked out this way. But if I'm Kyler Murray, and he is on thin ice right now, he's not necessarily in Jamar Russell territory, but he's on some thin ice, and he's got to get his act together, finish out this year, look for a team where you could compete for a starting job, maybe be a backup for a year, and then try to go to Baker Mayfield route, okay? Reinvigorate your career. Get your mindset right. Listen, Kyler Murray is tried and true when it comes to football, right? He's a boyhood legend from the state of Texas.
True.
He's been doing this since knee-high, okay? So even though he's a
And
good
he's still
baseball-
knee-high.
He's still knee-high, but I think football is the number one thing for him. I think he just needs to reinvigorate the passion and then find a setting where he can be successful and thrive. Thanks for taking the call.
Yeah, I think, too, it's more than just the football with him. Like, is he studying up? Is he understanding the play calling? Because there's something more. For your team to just be like, nah, we done on you, and they're paying a bunch of money and you're young for Jacoby Brissett, and we know it's not about Jacoby Brissett because it could have been Jameis Winston. Their point is we're done with you. To me, that screams more. Is it he's not a great leader? And this is to me because it has to be bigger than just he's not playing that well. To me, there has to be more. All right, Teichert Tower trivia on the other side of trending right now. Martin Weiss can get you set. Martin.
The Raiders have been dominating this game everywhere but the scoreboard.
100%.
So, and it's really been Denver offensive ineptitude, but they just were able to. I mean, the Raiders had not held an opponent to not getting a first down for this long in a game from 2016. It took Denver 5 drives to get their first down. And again, it's not exactly like cover your ears, Rob G. The Raiders are world beaters. But 7-7 the score here. Geno Smith, 10 for 15, 92 yards through the air. Ashton Jeanty, 10 carry, 35 yards, and the Raider touchdown. Bo Nix is 7 for 10 for 80 yards. But again, at the end of the first quarter, I think he had like 9 passing yards.
He's like a streaky shooter. Like he'll be bad. They don't have a good quarter.
That's a very generous reading of it.
I mean, their offense sucks, or then it'll be good.
I feel like streaky shooters hit more shots.
That's a good point.
This
You're
is
right.
more of a home run hitter to me.
Dwight Howard at the free throw line. My bad.
Bo Nix 7 for 10, 80 yards, and the touchdown to Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant leads Denver in receiving with 43 yards on 1 catch. One game in the association tonight, 2:37 left in the first quarter. The Clippers and the Suns being played in Phoenix. The Clippers in the lead, 24-23. Being led in scoring by Ivica Zubac. No James Harden, no Kawhi Leonard in this one. James for personal reasons. Kawhi's dealing with an ankle injury. The Suns are being led in scoring by Devin Booker. He's got 11. Jalen Green and Grayson Allen both have 5. Elsewhere in the NFL, Colts quarterback Sauce Gardner's cleared concussion protocol, and he's expected to play Week 10 against the Falcons. Some other players back in the practice lineup today: James Cook, Rico Dowdle, Penei Sewell, Michael Pittman. Eagles happy to see A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley back out on the practice field. Quarterback Brock Purdy closer to returning. Kyle Shanahan says Friday will be the determining day whether Brock will suit up on Sunday against the Rams. And LeBron James has been dealing with sciatica, which I thought was like something that grandparents got.
No, I deal with it, but usually you don't. It's not like hey, I'm gonna be out 3 or 4 weeks. It's like, I'm gonna have you had a bad couple of days, and that's to just forecast it is kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie.
I had it, I just used extra conditioner when I was washing my hair.
Well, LeBron clear for contact.
Yeah.
With that bothersome nerve, and will be reevaluated in about 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Rob, caution.
What?
Yeah. Appreciate you, Martin. Have a wonderful night, brother.
Maybe it's Severia I was thinking about.
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. Yeah, nothing of you saying I don't even know what you're talking
Dandruff,
about right
Severia, psoriasis, don't scratch. Remember that commercial? Dandruff, Severia, psoriasis, don't scratch.
So you just sat in front of the TV. You were like boob tube kid?
No, I was out. I was out.
I don't believe you.
Everybody keeps saying I was out. I was playing ball.
Because we all enjoy TV.
No.
We all you really, from
everything stuck to
71.
I told you I still remember the telephone number to the old WNBC radio station I used to listen to. 247-8666. It was WNBC 66. 247-8666.
You were just infatuated with
I was. And you know
TV,
what?
radio, commercials.
I didn't give you an area code, right?
Right. Cause
you know why? Because it was just one area code. There was no such thing. It was just
way too many people to have one.
No, in New York.
In New York, I'm saying there's too many people.
But in that day, there was no, that was the number. Everybody was 212.
You know, in Michigan,
everyone was 212.
313 was everywhere.
Yeah, back then. All right, let's go.
All right, it is time now for Teichert's Tower of Trivia.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, vegans and meat eaters, kale chip lovers, ruffle chip lovers, it's time.
This game is so easy.
For Teichert's Tower of Trivia.
Negative points for Rob Parker to start off this segment. Jeez, it is Teichert's Tower of Trivia. Segment that proves you gotta like sports to work in sports media. Before we get to the star of this segment, it's brought to you by Express Pros. Getting a new job can be so much easier with Express Employment Professionals. With Express, you have a local connection to the job market. Get started at expresspros.com.
Rob G, you know what? I figured it out what you should be doing.
That's www.expresspros.com. They pay good money. You interrupted the read. I love that, Rob.
Yeah, sorry about
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got to get the joke out. Go ahead.
You should be a game show announcer.
Really?
I think I'm not kidding you. You would do great.
Kelvin knows people in that
like
area.
Rod Roddy or those guys who
See, there you go. He did it again. See, you just did it again. Don't nobody know that.
What?
Who was that?
I don't know. Rod Roddy. Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys. Start of this segment, you heard his golden tones all throughout the show.
Golden tones.
Thank you.
Check out the podcast.
Oh, you're talking about Alex.
Oh, God.
Rob G is going to, I'm telling you, he's going to fire on you.
I think Rob G's going to swing
No,
on
tonight
me
I might have to walk you to your car,
Swing?
man. I might have to be security to your car.
Swing
You think
on
you
me
can jump that high?
Dang, they just smoking you, Ron G.
Jeez Louise.
All right, go ahead. Let's go.
Just
Let's
because
go.
my feet swing on this chair doesn't mean a darn thing.
They do.
That man asked me, hey, you going to use that Apple box?
All right, guys, in honor of last night's showdown between Luka and Wemby, this is the NBA International Stars edition of Touchdown Trivia. I flipped the coin during the update and Rob won, but he's being a jerk. So Dub is going to get question number 1.
What?
All right, here we go. Kelvin Washington. Nikola Jokic has been the best player in the league for several years, and that's no laughing matter, wink, wink. Which is why it's odd that his nickname is the blank.
That's so terrible.
Alex, what up, man?
Hey, yo, Kevin, what's up?
I'm doing good, Adam.
That's right, I am the one. I'm the start.
Come on, you ready to do
forever.
this? Come on, Antoine, let's go.
Just know all women came from me. What?
All right, you ready? Let's do it. You need the question again?
I need it one more time.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic, also known as the blank.
All right.
Shout out to the Whites.
Any day now, Ben Maller.
Here we go.
That's right.
Aaron's up next.
Kelvin, let's go.
Weiss and Bolaños.
Batman.
Robin?
Terrible clue. Yes.
That's incorrect.
Well, you better. Every time you say that, you know I always win because then you do a terrible one and I get it.
Alex, how are you tonight?
Rob, I'm doing even better because I can look at your glorious face.
My man, and your hair.
Oh,
just
stop.
unbelievable. Glowing.
Stop it.
Flowing.
Stop it, Rob.
So good.
Oh, I love your punum.
Here we go.
This better be good. That's all I'm going to say.
You ready?
Whoa.
Riddler?
Joker?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
That's a
I
good
get it.
clue.
That was good.
No? That was a
That's
good clue.
That's good. I give you that.
Rob, back to you. Chance to
Come
double
on.
dip here.
Nice job,
I give you that. That was a good one.
Rob, there's a lot of letters for you. SGA
Oh,
is
God.
the reigning
Oh,
NBA
God.
A lot of letters for
MVP,
you.
and he currently plays for the OKC blank.
Alex.
Rob, didn't you just go?
I just went.
Wow. Let's go back to back. Let's bear cheek the 76.
Oh, my.
Hey, yo.
All right, here we go, Alex. You ready?
I'm
You don't
so
like
ready.
back-to-back. That means it's the Dodgers. Go ahead.
Oh, God, not even for a free Chipotle.
Exactly.
I never sell out.
Lightning.
Your arm okay?
Nah, you know, a little sciatica.
This is crazy, yo. I'm glad YouTube gets to see this.
Lightning.
Yeah! 19-0, Rob.
I'll be with the flag if you commissioner, you don't start throwing some flags on the
The
plays.
audio medium. I can't help what you
I
guys
was
do.
waving.
We on YouTube now.
I was
The
waving.
YouTube
Ain't
and
nobody
see
care
it.
about the YouTube.
At Elijah. I was going Elijah. That's my signature.
Elijah. All right.
Ben Maller. Nobody want to hear it. Let's go. Come on.
Number
Come on.
3.
I love
Back
Elijah.
to Dub, the NBA International Stars Edition, Teichert Tower Trivia.
Come on, Dub.
Kelvin,
We got this
Lauri Markkanen is so good
So good
that
right
his
now.
team had to make him a healthy scratch last year so they wouldn't win more games. They were trying to tank. He plays, of course, for the Utah blank.
You ready?
Isn't that tanking?
Here we go, Alex. Let's do this one.
I thought tanking's illegal.
Coltrane.
Terrible clue.
He's going to get it.
Coltrane?
Mm-hmm.
Jazz.
Ha! Told you.
I was going to
Tell
say
him,
all
Rob.
that.
Alex is
Oh, that was even. First of all,
I'm very
it's one
cultured,
word,
Rob.
sir.
I, don't know if
I
you
was
know
gonna
this,
say
Rob, but
all
I date a
that.
Latina.
All that.
Okay, that was this. This
Shout out
is
to
the
Bo Nix.
worst. This is the worst
Bo.
football game, maybe of the entire season.
Just remember, Rob.
And we've watched a lot of Jets.
And we've watched some bad Raider games
Here
before.
we go. All right, level
And
number
Jets.
4. Back to Rob Parker. Rob, before he got traded to the Pacers, Pascal Siakam won an NBA championship with the Toronto blank.
Alex.
Hey, yo, Rob.
How are you?
Why are you looking so good over there, Scruffy? What are you doing?
Scruffy growing it in. I got the Odd Couple hoodie on. This is my favorite one. Got the see the patch?
Almost did
Looks
a
good.
push-up
Dan
earlier,
Patrick.
feeling big.
What'd you say?
Almost did a push-up earlier. I'm
Don't get
feeling
carried
big.
away now.
Yeah, let's
Don't
not
get
get
carried
carried.
away.
I've been
I
too
thought
busy.
about moving
I
my
might
own
not.
furniture.
I
and
might
was
not
like,
eat,
nah.
but I ain't doing no push-up.
Right. I had too many chicken nuggets. I'm feeling sluggish now. All right.
Did you pay full price or use the app? Rob,
I did what? For
did you
the-
pay full price or use the app for the nuggets?
No, I just did the $5
Oh,
meal.
okay. All right. it's not
Right?
bad.
That's not bad.
Okay.
All right, here we
Hey,
go,
Rob, I'll
Alex.
defend you. I saw you do 5 push-ups in here.
You did.
I ain't witnessed that.
Alex,
did he have a push-up helper? Did you help him? Did you lift him up?
You remember that.
We're all in here.
I did 5.
He did 5.
I should do a bet that you can't do 25 chest down, touch the ground, back up push-ups.
All right, we can do that. We can do that.
Straight. Real push-ups.
Rob, your Raiders suck, by the way.
I know. Look at this.
Hits him right in the hands.
Awful. All right, here we go.
I don't even know where we at right now. This is the worst edition ever.
Alex, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm only saying it because I'm losing.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? Oh,
read it one more time. Rob G, read it one more time.
Pascal Siakam won a championship back in the day with the Toronto blank.
Well, this just shows you my illustrious knowledge of sports. I was going to say, Maple Leafs, because I know that is a team in Toronto. But we're going to go with the dinosaur. It has to be the Raptors.
That is correct. And
my man.
The new champion, the Hall of Famer. 2-time.
See my hat?
Rob Parker.
No, we can't see your hat. You're standing up. You two can't see it. All they saw was your chin. Yeah.
Yeah, baby,
Whatever.
Alex.
I ain't like this
job
episode, Rob
tonight.
G. I'm only hating because I lost.
It was all you, Rob.
Last call, 877-99 on Fox. 877-99 on Fox. Holla at your boys.
Nice try, Kevin.
Fox Sports Radio, Adam.
Kevin!
The Colts. What are you doing? Are you crazy, Meshuggah? You're buying into Daniel Jones? You think you got a chance to do something, win a Super Bowl, or make some run? Have you seen him against the good teams? I've seen him against the bad teams. The good teams, not so good. He's coming off a god-awful 3 fumbles, 3 interceptions. Danny Dimes.
That's right.
Are you kidding me? More like Danny Pennies. And if I had to touch his performance from Sunday, I'd have to wash my hand. Daniel Jones is a $3 bill.
What is that?
Plain and simple. He will not get you where you want. You're kidding yourself. You're mortgaging like you got a chance to come out of the AFC and you got some magical formula. Let's go and let's load up and we're going to buy into Daniel Jones. You have to understand he was available for a reason. No, you didn't luck up. Ask the Minnesota Vikings, who had an unbelievable year with Sam Ronald McDonald.
Oh, my goodness.
And then the playoff game came, right? The last game of the season against the Lions to win the division, which makes a big difference between playing a road playoff game or having to bye and hosting the next round.
Yeah.
It's a huge game. Wet the bed. Then the playoff game, wet the bed. And they decided, okay, you know what? Thanks. And Daniel Jones, the best I can do is maybe look at him and think, this is what they did in Seattle when they grabbed, when they went and they decided that they were going to get Geno's Pizza, and they thought that was going to turn their fortunes around. And guess what? He played well his first year.
Yeah, he did.
Look at him now. He was so great. They couldn't. They moved on, made a trade, right? And look at where he is in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
If you feel honestly like you have something going and you want to load up, I understand the thinking.
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
But Kerry, I'm sorry, I'm not giving up the future for Daniel Jones when the 2 toughest teams he played awful against, and go look at who they've beaten. That's why I have an issue with it. You will not be playing bad teams in the postseason.
Right. All right. If this was the rant when the season started and they took Sauce and they did all this before the season started, I'd agree with you. Right now, the Colts are the number one team in the AFC. They haven't had any success in years. They've tasted success. Daniel Jones has been great, except for this last week. I'm going to side on the side of it was an aberration last week. He's not going to play like that. He's going to play better. He has another MVP candidate in the backfield to take some of the pressure off with Jonathan Taylor. If you're the Colts, this is the right move. You go out, you go get some players that can come in and really get this thing rolling in the direction you want. And specifically this year, there are no top seeds in the AFC that's a guaranteed to win a championship this year. In past years, we knew who the players were. This year, we have no idea. Right now, they're number one in the AFC. Daniel Jones is playing well. And before the season started, I thought he was going to be a backup in Indianapolis and his career was going to be over. The resurgence that he's had this year, the way he's played, the way he's looked, sans last week, has just been remarkable, Rob. So I'm not with you on this take. I think the Colts going out to get a guy like Gardner to come in and bolster that defense.
They're going to the AFC Championship, Kerry. Are they? I'm asking you.
What do you mean?
Are they going to the AFC Championship game?
They have a good chance.
No, that's not what I asked you.
What are you asking me, though?
I'm asking you, are they going? You got Daniel Jones. You got Jonathan Taylor, right?
Yes.
And you got
Tyler Warren. You got the tight end.
And you got Sauce Gardner now, right?
Yep.
Are they going to the AFC Championship game?
The Colts?
No, that's yes or no?
I can't answer that one, Rob.
Why
no, I can't
you?
because I don't know. I don't know.
Can.
You're not putting me on the spot to say yes there because I don't know.
Why can't you?
Because I don't know.
Can't means unable to. No. Can't means unable to.
Sure.
You can't walk on the air.
All right, Rob, listen.
Can't means unable to.
You are not pressuring me to say the Colts are going to the AFC Championship game. But right now, making the move of bringing in Sauce and giving away 2 first-round picks that don't mean nothing right now is the move for the Colts to go out and try to win this thing. So are their minds and their hearts in the right place, Rob? Yes, I'm going to say that. But I'm going to let you make the proclamation that they're not going. So you're saying they're not going. Nigga.
Where everybody knows your name.
Rob and Kelvin.
And you're always glad you came.
Who are we? The couple.
Trouble on. You want to where
everybody knows your name. Ski. One more time, Rob. They ain't hear us.
You want to people are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
It's Rob and Kelvin, and we're the odd couple.
The shortest shorts.
Tighter pants.
Tight pants.
For over 40
tighter
years.
Pants.
That's right. Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive.
Tighter pants.
That's what you were saying. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation, TireRack.com. As always, it's the way tire buying should be. It's time now for Last Call.
It's last call time on The Odd Couple.
This is the last call.
Last call!
It's last call time on The Odd.
Rob, I have a request before last call.
What's that?
Can you say the cargo shorts?
Are you going to use it against me?
I just want to use it with all the drops.
The cargo shorts.
Yes.
Eric in Austin, Texas.
Tighter pants.
You
tighter
are
shorts.
The flip flops.
Last call here on the Odd Couple.
Sideways IDs.
What's up, Eric?
What's up, Rob? What's up, Kelvin? Alex, you kill me, man.
I know, man. He's been killing me this last couple days, man.
Hey, be the last call anytime you want.
Y'all be killing me. I just want to set on the Kyler Murray Arizona Cardinals thing real quick. I got 2 points to make.
Okay.
Number one, I do think Kyler Murray's time is up in Arizona, but I don't think his time in the league is necessarily up yet. And I don't even think it's really about Jacoby Brissett. I just think they realize the Kyler Murray experience in Arizona is not working. I think he'll probably get traded because, to cut Kyler Murray, to cut a number 1 overall pick like that, I think that's insane. I think there will be a couple of buyers willing to come up at least one first-round pick for him. Because, if you can get a first and like a third or a fourth for him, I think you take a flyer on him at this point.
Listen, to your point, Eric, there ain't 32 starting quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And there's a handful of teams who feel like, man, if we just had, a guy, we could be right there. And they see the talent.
Right.
He's been there. He's thrown he has had some numbers. So
and we saw what he did with DeAndre Hopkins, right? Like, I know Marvin Harrison Jr., for whatever reason, him and Kyler don't gel.
I don't know what that is.
When he had DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't work. We talked about that a couple of days ago. Marvin Harrison.
It doesn't make sense.
And the fact that his career high up until the other day was 6 receptions, I'm like, man, that was like a half for him at Ohio State. Yeah.
I think Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he needs to find that dog in him. I don't know if he has that dog in him necessarily, but maybe that's just me.
Man, I got a whole thought on that, E. Appreciate it. You know one thing I've learned? Sometimes I think, Rob G., you might feel me on this. Sometimes I think Ben Simmons, an example. I think there's some athletes, dad played, whether it was overseas, whether it was professional overseas or here in the States and blah, blah, blah. I do wonder if there's some athletes who, man, I just happen to be 7 foot, Andrew Bynum. Or, man, I'm just fast. But, like, the dog to keep going, to be better every day,
everybody can't be the same. Like, I understand it. Like, I know what you're saying, but people just aren't cut that way.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Ben Simmons, I wonder if he ever, like, not that he didn't love it at some point, but, like, the idea of being a professional, like, what it would take.
He was good at it. He was just good at it. You talk to athletes all the time. They're guys who really don't love it, who really don't like.
That's the secret. A lot of fans don't know.
People don't, and they don't want to hear that.
You will be surprised how many football players, specifically, I say football for a reason.
Right, Rob G? Right?
Football specifically, I bring up because guys will tell you, I don't love football.
Right.
I just was good at it, and it was a way to go to college, and then all of a sudden I looked up, I can go to the pros. But I don't love football. That's why I love talking basketball. They love talking baseball. They love, and again, you have to love. You have to be all in to be good. I'm not saying they got to train. You got to do all that. You got to lift the weights. But you'll be surprised. Y'all know this. How many guys are like, man, I ain't like football like that.
Yeah, every sports-specific guest that we have, Eddie House, from Salam, whoever, they all would rather talk another sport than the sport they're known for.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley want to talk football and hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
And it's not even exclusive to athletes. I know that's the most obvious one because they make millions of dollars or whatever. But you can go to any walk of life, and I promise you, pull the curtain back in our business. There are people who talk about sports for a living who don't watch sports.
Yeah.
Well, you pulled it too, don't you?
You know what I mean? But like, there are police officers who do not follow the law. There are you can go down the list of whatever
is this worse than Wednesday?
Whatever profession that it is, and it's a way for me to make money.
Yeah,
I'll do what I got to do for my job, but I'm not something really
I can remember this. Michael Kay wound up being the Yankee announcer all these years, which I just can't get over. Used to say it all the time. He was a sports writer for the New York Post, and I remember sitting in the press box with him, and he was like, I don't really want to be a writer. I want to be, you know what I mean? I want to be a broadcaster. I do this because I can write and I know baseball and I make a living. But he was like, I really don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. And he wound up giving up the writing and getting into broadcasting, and he's had a fantastic career. Yeah. But he didn't want to write.
It's like you. They were like, man, you want to just – I was like, yeah, I guess I'll sit next to him for 3 hours.
Rob don't want to do this. Rob wants to write sitcoms.
I do.
He said, I don't want to be here. I want to be at Costco.
By the way, you've been here for like 10 years. Have you really pursued that, like, for real?
Yeah, I have a sitcom ready to go.
No, I didn't ask you, did you? I'm saying, have you got in by writing and took some classes and got in that circle and rubbed elbows with people?
No.
Come on, Rob.
I want to try. I got a hit show that I'm sitting on.
Quit trying to always, but you got to call.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?